Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Untitled Chat Show. We are back after our Christmas holidays.
Holidays.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello, everybody.
DJ,
Hello.
DJ, at least introduce us in case people have forgotten
He's
who we are.
literally just tapped out.
Yeah, no,
20 seconds in.
I
Gone.
just had to click something and I couldn't work out where it was. Okay, right in the top window up here is Willie.
Which top window? Where? Which one?
This top window over here.
Over the other side. Other side.
No, it's not. No, it's not. It's this that side.
Are you sure?
Yeah, definitely sure. Down here we've got Jack.
No, I'm the other side.
Union underscore Jack.
Yeah.
Hopefully in that window over there we've got Red Mozzie.
Yeah, kind of. I think he kind of got it right that time.
Yeah.
Did he?
Yeah, I think he actually kind of got it
No,
right.
he was pointing down that way and you're that way. To me.
Fucked if I know.
You're below me. DJ's over there and Jack's down there.
I'll be fucked if I know. Okay, enough.
Wow.
Anyway, good evening, everyone. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Right.
So, where's the guest, DJ?
DJ, what's going on?
What do you mean, where's the guest? You're in charge of the guest, aren't you, Willie?
No, I left it in Mozzie's hands. No?
Fuck all to me. You were scared I was going to rage quit, so you wouldn't even let me stream tonight.
Ah, right. So
just in case. Thank you for the sub, by the way, Anya. And thank you earlier, Mr. Rob.
Yeah.
How?
Yeah.
I haven't got him.
You haven't got him?
No.
No, so...
I wasn't supposed to collect him, so...
I'll tell you what, I'm fucking off. I'll be back in a bit.
Well...
the rumour... Right, fair enough, so yeah.
The rumour... Well, if they're off, it just leaves me and you, Jack.
Yeah. Welcome to the Jack and DJ show.
Well, that's it. At least we've got rid of the riffraff now, eh?
Yes. Well, so guest. No, apparently. I don't know. We don't know where the guest is.
I think we've had a bit of a time zone issue. That's all I can sort of think of. Isn't that you, Jack?
Maybe, yes.
Because I've actually spoke to the guest this week on numerous occasions. They said, yeah, no, I'm really looking forward to Friday night. So all I can think is that the clocks may have been just changed a little bit in the wrong direction. I don't know. What do you reckon?
Maybe, or real life happened. So yes. Anyway, hello guys, hello everybody. I hope everybody's okay. It's actually really nice for me to be back on camera with you guys. You've been doing different things, haven't you, DJ? Since
yeah, I think there's been a bit of a role reverse. So I applied for a job at Jack's. What would you call it? Sort of standing kind of.
He's basically
stuntman type thing, isn't it? A job.
He's my stunt double, and basically he's while I'm having a break, he's like the agency lad. He's just gone out to do the rope thing while I take a break. So
we've just had an anonymous gifter gift us 10 subs to the channel, Jack.
Wow.
Thank you, anonymous
gifter. Anonymous gifter. And I love your name, by the way. It's fantastic.
There's a lot of he goes around a lot of channels, doesn't he?
He does, yeah, he does. Yeah, and it's also spot hype trade as well. So thank you.
So yeah,
we have activity in the green room. I'm just going to say.
Oh, brilliant! That is exactly what we need, because after all,
look who I've brought with me.
He's Doggo!
Hello.
Thank you, Moz. So you was supposed to pick you up on the way past, weren't you?
Yeah, that's what I was doing. I was dragging him out, past. Get your camera on, Mr. 2 minutes. You're on stream.
So you swap Willie for 2 minutes, and then Willie comes in as well.
Yeah.
Willie, we've just had an anonymous person gift 10 subs into the channel.
Yes.
Thank you, anonymous gifter.
Yeah,
Thank you, anonymous gifter.
And I'd like to thank Anonymous Gifter for gifting us up to Edgy11, Nightmare SATMP, Slyrin, Mrs. 2mins, Two Shots, Mins the Merciless, Carlitos We Alive, Who's Brood, Why You Ask UK, and Pops. Thank you very much. Okay, that's it.
Thank you.
Okay. I need someone to explain what I need to click on.
Right, so if you move your mouse around on there, you should see at the bottom camera, a picture of a camera.
Hey, hang on. How can we be on a level 4 hype train?
Because we are.
Because of, yeah, I don't know.
What happens to level 1,
Because
2,
gift subs and things,
3?
and subs, you know, that's usually what happens.
Down the bottom of the Discord, Mr. 2 Minutes, there should be, next to the hang up, everything else, the first big round icon. There you go.
There you are.
Good evening,
Hey,
2 minutes.
How are you,
Look
sir?
at that. The old dude can figure it out.
Right. So, by the way, if you want to know why Mr. 2mins4roughing is late, apparently DJ gave him a time that was actually an hour later than he should be. So he's been sat around thinking I got an hour yet.
No way. I said 9 o'clock.
Yeah, and then I text you back. Read your DMs, man. So I thought it was 1:45 you wanted me in. I'm just sitting here going, yeah, I got an hour. Mrs. 2mins, no problem.
Then he saw his
And I look at
DMs.
the Discord and Mrs. 2mins is like, hey, you know they're starting. And Red's like writing stuff like, dude, are you really coming? Sorry.
Everyone blame DJ.
Rob, thank you for the bits, dude.
So anyways,
thank
hi,
you,
DJ.
DJ.
Hi, DJ. Hi, Mozzie.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good
How are
evening,
you?
sir.
Good evening. Just while we're on the subject, if you do have any complaints at all, you can direct them to DJ's inbox.
Yeah, DJ.
Absolutely,
DJ
yeah.
He's streaming this tonight.
Yeah.
I'm just a guest as well. So.
Thank you, Rob.
So, first of all, can I just congratulate Mr. 2mins, who has just celebrated his 1 year anniversary, streamversary.
Yeah.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, sir.
I'm going to get rid of this light for a second. Yeah, thank you very, very much, guys. It was, you know, it's kind of funny because it went really, really fast. You know, one moment you're doing it and you're thinking, oh, I how am I going to get it through the first couple of months? And the next thing you know, it's like, wow, a year is already here.
Yeah.
So.
Absolutely. And you did a fantastic stream with some great giveaways and out and about. Yeah, you've been doing a lot more IRL recently, haven't you? And that's been going quite well.
It's tugging at me. It's kind of like the Ooze thing. Ooze used to draw all the time, and that's what he did. And now he's working, I think, for a partner. So he's doing the metal detecting, and he's watching his numbers go up and up and up on his metal detecting. So he doesn't want to get back to drawing. Yeah. And this is 2mins and me. We have fun going out and sharing everything with you guys. And so it tugs. It's like, you know, I want to go out and show you guys stuff, but then I have all the guitar people. They're like, dude, I'm just totally unfollowing. You're not doing the guitar thing anymore. And so and you know, you go out, you get wound up, and then it's a day or so before you recover that you want to sit and flick it on again. So,
thank you for the sub. I think it was JP that just subbed. Thank you very much, sir.
It was.
But do you think that's quite sad though that people surely I watch a channel for that streamer, not necessarily for what they're streaming.
Yeah, we had this though with FIFA, didn't we, for iDJ?
Yeah, exactly. As soon as he stopped streaming FIFA and went off the trucks, he lost shitloads of people.
Yeah. So some people are just like that. They're there for that content and that content only, and you'll find that the people that truly sort of support you are the ones that don't mind what you do, you know.
Jake,
but it's
thank you for the
because it's kind of funny.
Oh, Jesus.
You know, you got the music guys that, you know, want to watch the guitar type of stuff and that stream, you know, their guitar stuff that I'm in their type of communities. And so I don't think some of those guys really know how to hang out in an IRL stream because it's not something they ever do. Kind of like me going to a truck sim and watching for 2 hours. I would love to. I love keeping you guys company, but it's like a worm in my brain after 15 minutes that I got to get up and do something. I can't just keep watching you drive a truck.
I get that. Hi, Mrs. 2mins. Happy New Year. Happy Friday.
Yeah, she's back there somewhere. Can you wave at
Right. First question from Mr. 2mins.
And thank you, JP, for all those gift subs. We were at level 5, you mad bastards.
Yep.
Thank you, JP.
Mr. 2mins, I have a question from KTL Rob Powell for you.
Okay.
Last year was obviously difficult for everyone. What got you and Mrs. 2mins through the toughest parts?
It's really been tough for us. Here in California, it's been just so bad here with the COVID. And we've had to do everything. We order our food from, online, so everything comes delivered. There's only one store that there's 2 stores that we frequent. Only one to get our pet food, and then one to get like fresh meat from a butcher. So when we picked to go streaming in January, we had all these plans because just like everyone else, I'm sure, I used to go see shows and surf bands and people that I knew that were going to come that I wanted to do this. And so I guess the hardest part, well, I don't know if it was really hard. The hardest part, I think, is staying away from people, to be honest, Free Willy. It's because you get out there and you want to show someone and you want to get your space, but those people don't respect you. And so that's probably the hardest part, is that just making sure that you're safe when you step outside.
Before we go much further, should we have a quick look at some of these intro clips?
Oh yes, let's have a look at what 2mins is all about.
Yeah.
Just kind of a small town. Everyone kind of sleeps here. Not much in here except retail in the town, and restaurants and stuff like that. There's a few business. If you guys know bicycles, specialized bicycles, they're made here in Morgan Hill.
And the alien thing.
Oh, alien technology that makes the RFID chips. Oh, here we go. More flowers for the people that love the flowers. So how are you doing, Coffee? Oh, Carlito, I'm glad. It's always nice to see you. By the way, if you guys don't know who Carlito's Way is, well, I'm not necessarily, unless you want pictures taken of you. Okay.
I just thought I'd stir the pot.
Well, you kind of are. I have people from the Netherlands and people watching from all over the world.
Oh, well, hi.
Did you want to say hi?
I don't know how to say it in Netherlands.
Goeienacht, mensen.
I wouldn't know unless they told me myself. So are you enjoying your evening?
Oh, yes, I'm enjoying life. I'm 86. No, I'm 78. That's it. I'm 78 and I'm still straight.
Wonderful. So is this a wonderful place to eat?
Oh, is that? Have you ever been here?
Never been here.
Oh, and they're opening up inside starting tomorrow. So yeah, you live here?
Yes, I live in this area, and so I walk all around. But I've never been here before. Pretty cool, guys. Pretty cool. It's hotter than heck. Let's go see. Sorry, guys. I'm rolling you. How much for the super hot guitar? I mean, touch it. It's hotter than hell.
5?
5? Come on, a little better.
4. Give me 4.
4?
Yeah.
You got a bag or something I can put it in?
No.
$4?
Here, look, I got the super bag. You need some work?
Yeah, because you can't even touch this thing. Thank you, man. $4. Cool.
So 2 minutes. That was just a little sort of section of what you get up to. A little bit of the guitars, flea markets, I think you call them in the US, don't you? We call them car boot sales here in the UK. I don't know, what do people call them around the world? Yeah, car boot sales.
And so what does that stand for? Like the back end of a car?
Yeah, literally selling stuff out the back of the car, yeah.
Or the trunk would be, you know. But yeah, we just drive onto fields and just unload it onto a table, and people would just go out to this, walk around it, and just like you were, really.
Wow, because see, on the East Coast, they call it tag sales because they're putting, a tag on it.
All right.
And so here in the West Coast, it's always been called kind of like a flea market, is the way that I've always known it as.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are called flea markets around here as well. If somebody says, "Oh, I'm going to a flea market," you know exactly what they're going to. You know what I mean? So it'd be like, a flea market, a car boot sale, whatever. You know what I mean?
It's called eBay, Fleabay, don't they?
Yeah.
So, and I've always been a wheel and dealer, and so for me to go to those places, it's I love it because I can go there and haggle with most of these people, and talk them way down, and then I get these guitars that are just either in pieces or sometimes they're grandpa's prized possession that sat in the closet and no one knows what to do with it, so they take it to the flea market and sell it to me for $25.
See, I really like that glass guitar. When I saw that clip, I was like, wow. I mean, I know you get guitars in all different shapes and sizes, and you can see behind you, actually, you've got sort of a rainbow selection of colours and shapes, and it must be sort of just like collecting stamps or cups or lighters or something. There's just so many different types and shapes and weights and I don't know, origins.
Well, it's the silly thing about that one clip you showed with the glass guitar is that when I pulled the glass guitar that day at the flea market out from that little styrofoam area that it was sitting in, there was actually a wooden stand that was underneath it for the guitar to actually sit on that I didn't even realize went with it. So it would have actually sat as a stand and then been a light on a desk or something. But unfortunately, when I grabbed it, I saw the guitar and I didn't notice what was behind. And so when I came home and looked at that clip, I was like, oh my God, this is 2mins. Look, I totally.
Oh no, sorry.
So it was very frustrating to see that clip and think, oh my God, but see, you would have never known it if you hadn't streamed it. So.
Yeah, no.
I think the guy knew what he had because it's one of those things where most of those sellers that are out there, especially like that one where I got that guitar, they're going to storage lockers and they're basically buying people's storage lockers and their bins out and, just basically sprawling out everything that they have and selling it for $1 or $2 just to make their money.
What's the best thing you've ever found on the flea market? Not like sort of as in price, most valuable to you, most.
Probably the most valuable actually is, well, that $80 coin that I found in the trash that day wasn't bad. This was I don't know if you can see it. It was given out on the original day that Diablo came out by BlizzCon. And this is sealed in this little bag. And when I was walking through the flea market, the people often throw away their trash as they're leaving. And so I'll peek in the trash. And this was in the trash, sealed, never been opened. And on eBay, this goes for $80.
Wow.
But, I don't know. The nicest thing I actually, I like going out. Originally, I started the flea market kind of like Makawaka did. And it was to get myself out every week. I enjoy shopping. I love looking at things. I love talking and meeting new people. So that gave me a way before I was streaming just to go out and walk. And I could go out and walk for a couple hours in the morning and see stuff. And then because of the guitars, it kind of got ridiculous. I had to stop going to the flea market because I would find way too many deals. And I was coming home trying to figure out how to hide a guitar, how to hide this, how to hide that from Mrs. 2mins, because Mrs. 2mins and me have a deal now that every guitar that comes in, one has to go out. So
you've got my address, yeah?
Do you find it hard to part with the guitars?
It's ridiculously hard.
Yeah, geez, you get every single one is different.
I suppose you sort of. I was going to say you're probably emotionally attached to each guitar in a certain way.
Well, yeah, and I'll show you. I'll give you an example, Free Willy. It's like, okay, like this one that I did. Okay,
That's
and if you look at it,
yeah.
the leaf is actually wood burned and punched in, and then I did all kinds of India ink and wood burning and everything, and I built this guitar up, and I did both sides, and it's one of those things where I've had people offer, and I look at it and I think, well, no,
that is beautiful.
And one of those things that I would love to sell, and I'm sure there's someone I've had people look at it and say, yeah, give it to me, but you know, you get done and you pour your heart in, you pour hours into it, and then it's really, really hard to price something like this.
Yeah, I was going to say, because at the end of the day, they are priceless to you, so you can't really put a price on them.
No, it makes it difficult, and then I try to explain that to Mrs. 2mins, and it's like right now I'm working on this one for Crappy Life, and even though he's not streaming anymore, so we're going to do this one, and we're going to put glitter and all kinds of wonderful stuff, and I built a fishtail neck for this. And it's going to be really, really cool because I'm going to be able to fish with this guitar. You know, I'm not only going to build a reel on it, but it looks like a fish.
Wow.
Okay. So, and then on the back, we're going to wood burn this in, and so it's actually a ruler. So it's got bait.
So you can measure the fish as well.
Exactly.
Now, well, that's brilliant.
Once it gets together. You know, we're going to have this thing that looks like.
That's fantastic. That's fantastic.
I love it. Yeah. That's really cool.
Can I just say, though, I've had private Discord chats with Mr. 2mins, and if you think you've seen all of his guitars, you really haven't, because I've had a tour of that house on a private chat, and you see that much.
So how many? Off the top of your head, in the house alone. Are you not allowed to say out loud?
Yeah. Because he's now hiding them behind wardrobes and all that.
Okay, right, okay then. Maybe that wasn't the quite. Mrs. 2mins never saw anything, mind.
I'll tell you what, it's fine. This wine is really good because my vision must be blurred because them 4 guitars behind you on that wall.
Yeah,
yeah. Here, I'll help you.
It's mirrors. They're just mirrors.
It's mirrors, exactly.
Yeah, mirrors.
It's just a mirrored image, exactly.
On the same Virago, I do have 2 bass guitars still, but they're in pieces. They need, to be honest, they need to be sent to 2mins.
We've got 4. Actually, we've got 4 in the house.
And the acoustic. I've got the acoustic.
So
Jack, I hear you
oh dear, Willie's wet himself, I think. How many hours a week do you think you spend on, you know, repairing guitars or doing them up? Or what would you call it? Renovating?
I used to do it every day, but since I've streamed, it's now gotten to be a lot less. And so it was relaxing for me because I have different problems with being disabled, and so I wake up some mornings and I really don't feel good, most mornings. And my arms have had nerve damage and different things, and so that's why I'm disabled and I'm not able to work, and I do all this as a hobby. And so I'm one of those that can't sit still, and I need something to keep me busy, or Mrs. 2mins would have to throw me in a cage somewhere and then feed me through the bars because I would be like a wild animal. And so it started off as just trying to keep myself busy, and because when you don't work, you know, people think, hey, it's great, you can sit at home and watch television. I don't watch television. So just sitting here and going like this all day, I can't do. And so the guitars just kind of became a natural because I could fix anything and I could get them for really, really cheap. So I wasn't spending a lot of money. And then I could sell them or trade them and get the guitars that you see on the wall. So it was kind of like a trading up thing so that I could, not having to really spend a lot of money to get what I wanted in my collection.
I've got a question.
Yeah, the hardest
stream
thing,
quickly.
Go ahead, Red.
Go on. Sorry, just quickly. So, I'm getting old, and if I don't ask it now, I know I'm going to forget to ask it. When you started, it was just you and the guitars. So you were there talking to guitars, and we kind of met Mrs. 2mins in chat. She was your mod. She was in chat, and that's it. And that was it. You were doing the guitars, doing them all up, etc., etc. And then over time, you've done more ARL, and Mrs. 2mins has become a feature in the stream more and more, which I think is great. And you two, pair off with each other very well, and it's fun. And was that planned, or has that just become organic? It's just gone that way.
Me and Mrs. 2mins have been best friends before we got together forever and ever and ever. And so we've always enjoyed hanging out with each other. We've always been used to doing things together. Especially now with the COVID, and especially with both of us being at risk and the different things that have gone on with her father and that, it's kind of played into a lot. We don't want to be. It's scary because when you see something happen with like your father-in-law, where he literally goes out to go pick up lunch and then disappears, and you have to go and find him. It's just gotten to be where I guess we feel that we're safer in our little bubble, even if we're together. And then she can monitor me, I can monitor her, and it just kind of became that way. And like I said, we enjoy doing things together. Before I started streaming, we love going different places anyways. And so the only thing that limits her is that, she's gotten bad knees at this point because, we both have gotten older. And so it's very hard for her to be mobile and walk around with me at times. And so she still likes to get out and still likes to see you guys. And she's made all kinds of friends in the community now too, including all of you. Hey DJ, she's your mod, and all these different things. And so it's just kind of, like you said, it kind of folded in to become a natural thing, and it's worked out for both of us. There's times that she doesn't want to be on camera, but she's a really good sport, and I had a lot of fun doing it. I hope you guys enjoy it when we're on together.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, yeah,
I think it's great.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely a partnership, isn't it, that I enjoy watching.
Well, us Brits have adopted you both, Mrs. 2mins. So you gotta love us now. You got to put up with us. We've adopted you.
Well,
you're like a national secret.
Well, we truly love every one of you guys, and it's just like, unfortunately, Jack, he streams in the middle of the night, and DJ streams in the middle of the night, and Mrs. 2mins, the way she wakes up different times, she's able to look at you guys. That's about the time I finally fall asleep. So I'm dead to the world until Carlos screaming, "Customer!" And Mrs. 2mins is trying to silence her iPad, and it's like, oh my God, Carlos on. So I love every one of you guys, and it's I don't know, because I think part of it is that every one of you are real. There are so many streamers out there that when the live button goes on, they're not the same person as the streamer, or a little bit different at times.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
Well, I agree, and I've chatted to all of you, every single one of you, off stream, and none of you are any different at all. And that's a good thing. That's a good thing.
What you see is what you get.
Different, is it? You are who you are.
Yeah, exactly.
So,
what you see is what you get, and if you don't like it, unlucky. I'm not going to change.
Virago's different, I've chatted to Virago off stream.
Has he got a more feminine voice when he's off stream?
He's also a right dickhead. He's a right diva.
Oh, right.
No, it's like he expects things to be done for him, or his missus has to bring him M&Ms and all the brown ones taken out and all that kind of stuff. He's a proper fucking diva off of.
Yeah, exactly.
He acts like everyone's mate on stream, but honestly,
I was going to say he comes across like that. Like you say, I understand where you're coming from with that one.
There you go. Look, it's slipping out now. It's slipping out because I've outed him.
Yeah.
Right. Getting back to the real matter in hand, shall we have a look at a few more clips?
Oh, we got more.
Yeah,
Ooh.
we've got. I've got another couple of clips that we need to have a look at, but this one I think is quite important because it sort of shows some things you get up to when you actually build the guitars and dismantle them. Should we have a quick look at this?
Yes.
Hi, Knucklehead. How are you doing, Pup? You want to come and say hi to everyone? Are you ready to be on the stream? So like we were talking about a little bit earlier, is that when you measure, is that you basically are measuring from the nut at the top all the way down to the 12th fret, which is marked here, and then that distance from here sometimes I just have to be quiet. It's really hard to. You can ask Mrs. 2mins. I want to tuner, are you okay?
A guy that
2
can really
minutes. So that was a little bit of what you kind of get up to. And I've met this guy once before, not in that particular stream, but it was maybe about a year ago. He was around your house, literally just helping himself to the guitars and playing them like some sort of god. He he had a real story to tell. He's a guy that I'd actually like you to get back on stream because I think he had some really good stories to tell, and just the way that he would pick up a guitar and go, "Oh yeah, this reminds me of when I was in San Francisco, 1964," and then just sort of play something absolutely amazing. How do you know this guy? 2 minutes.
I originally met him. His first name is Mark. I originally met him in a business that I was working for. I was working. I helped this gal that owned a recycling company, and so I used to run her business when she would go out of town. And so he would come into the yard. He would come in recycling things on his bike or whatever, and he was basically down on his luck when I met him. And so he was recycling things and scrap all the time to get money so that he could buy pieces to build his guitars. And so he would relate this to me as he was getting his $10 or whatever, and then he was looking for copper and different things that were in the yard to be able to build his guitars. He's been able to get up on his luck, and so then he ended up going to work for cabinet shops and different things. And so I've known him probably, it seems like about maybe 10 years now, maybe 11 years. And he's been a really, really good friend, except he's a dreamer. And so there's a lot of times that he just gets these really weird imaginations. Like I asked him to build this shed for me one time. When I came home, he had put wings on it and had made the roof so that it opened up to the sky so that you could sit in your shed and look at the stars.
Can I just say, I fucking love people like this. This is creativity.
Yes, but when you're paying someone to do something or you're trading him something,
practical, yeah.
Home and see wings and the roof going like this.
I don't know. What's wrong with that?
So he's been
got more than you asked for.
Yeah, you got more than you asked for, yeah.
I bet he's one of those guys that's absolutely priceless, and it doesn't matter what he does to your shed, your car, anything. You've just got to love him when, just the way he says, "Look, 2mins, the roof opens up. You've got to see those beautiful stars."
Yeah, but I just wanted to put my mother in it.
Right, I have a question for Mr. 2mins.
Okay.
Excuse me, from Viagra 496. Question for 2mins. Do you make the fretboards from scratch?
I do both. A lot of times I'll buy necks or I can get fretboards, but let me see if I've got one over here. Well, this one I glued up. This is one that I glued up for iGroove. And so you can see this is the Brazilian that's going to be the fretboard here, and I have to shape it still. And
wow,
then
I never realized you did this shit, because that is really precise.
Okay, so this is Purple Heart here, and this is Rock Maple. And so these were pieces that Mark actually cut this for me and then cut these for me, and then I glued it up. And so then we're going to do a neck through on another guitar. And so we've got 2 more of these that we're going to glue up, and we're going to make double thickness, and then we're going to actually be able to do a neck through. And then what's nice about this Purple Heart is when you do something like this and you do it in 3 pieces and using the Rock Maple, you don't need a truss rod. I mean, most people think that you need a truss rod.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about the truss rod.
But I've done them with both, and me and Mark have worked for years perfecting this, and you could run a car into this, and I think you would not be able to bend it. So, because you're talking about when you're stringing strings, especially like a bass string, you know, your E string, it's about 400 pounds of torque from the bridge all the way up.
Yeah. That's why you got that truss rod in there.
Right, to keep the wood from doing any of this bending. But because we've kind of engineered this, and so by doing it in a double laminate like this with 6 pieces, there's no way this neck, once we get it together, is ever going to bend. And so then we can just go ahead and put a rosewood fretboard on it and then put, you know, what we need to do.
That's amazing. For those that don't realize, so when he says truss rod, so basically in a steel strung guitar, you have a piece of metal, a pipe that goes through the neck, and it bends against the direction of the strings. So when you put the strings on, it would naturally bend the neck. Well, that counters it.
Yeah, you tighten this part here.
And you can adjust that. Yeah.
Talking about it, and then it pushes against the wood, and then creates the wood to either bow one direction or the opposite direction.
Yeah.
Is that normally done with like a hex key somewhere?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
you'll see it usually under a cover on the either neck at the headstock end or at the base of the neck end.
Have a look. Yeah, usually there's a hole like right here in the neck, so you can get an Allen wrench down. So basically one end is loose, and then this end gets fixed on the other end so that it cannot move, so that it becomes tight. So one end is fixed, and then the center is basically loose so that it can do this bowing thing.
If you've got a plastic cover on your headstock, Jack, that's probably covering it. That's covering because nobody who doesn't know what they're doing should ever touch that.
No.
Ever, because that will absolutely fuck your neck up if you don't know what you're doing. Well, I didn't realize you were doing the frets, because that is real precision work, isn't it? The spacing and everything, because by getting them slightly wrong, the thing's just not going to carry a tune.
Right, and your intonation, and then your notes aren't precise, and even though you go like this, it won't be. And so then you're going to throw it so that either the note is above the 12th or below the 12th, and not where you need it on the 12th if you're fret, you know what I mean.
Yes. If you want to check your intonation, do the harmonics. Your finger should be directly above the 12th fret and lightly touched, and the 5th and the 7th. And if you get the ding ding ding, then
and see the 12th fret on the guitar, so people understand, is usually marked double, but it's usually it's literally halfway. And so when you're putting a neck on a guitar, or you're building a neck, and you make your 12th fret here, your bridge, which is this part here where the strings go down, I'm going to bore you all, anyways, is basically the same length from here to the nut, which is this here, is the same length from here to the bridge.
Okay. It would never bore me talking. I could talk this shit all night.
In between. So if you're doing something 26.5 scale, 28.6, depending on what you're doing, then everything gets divided just like math. And so then you actually know where the frets and the notes are going to be.
Can I just say that is also a very, very beautiful guitar you've just picked up there. That is lovely.
Yeah, this is one that I did myself. This is the last one we built on Stream. This is the Twitch purple guitar. And so we did all the staining and all the finishing and all the routing and all the cutting and the binding on the sides. And then
Telecaster.
the neck. And that's what we did with.
So, sir, how did you get into this? How did it all start?
I was in electronics and I was fixing, I was a technician. I hate this stupid sun wherever it's coming from. And so what was happening is I did PC boards. Back in the days, I worked on like, you know, the original XTs, the 286s, the 386s. I was designing, doing, you know, masking and different things for different companies. And so I could build circuits in my sleep. And so I had a lot of friends because I hung out at a lot of different clubs, and I had a lot of friends that were rock musicians and guys that would play guitars that would be really rough on their guitars or twist their pots or break wires or want mods or something like that. And they just knew that I knew how to do that type of thing. And so they started bringing me guitars. And guitars are something that I always wanted to play from, you know, the moment I saw my best friend have a whole bunch of girls around him. It was like, I got to play the guitar. And so they just kept bringing them to me. And then it just became kind of a thing where everyone knew that I was fixing guitars. And so I had musicians that would just, you know, through other musicians, word of mouth type of things, say, hey, you know, go find 2mins. He can do that mod for you. He can make this thing really, you know, sound wonderful. And so I would clean up guitars and put nice silver solder and really nice things on it and improve their guitars. And these guys just were sold.
Nice, nice. So, the most famous guitarist you've met, or the famous guitarist that you've fixed a guitar for, maybe? Maybe we haven't heard of them, but he could be famous to you. So,
I don't know. I've met a lot of different guitarists. One of my favorite guitarists is Surfer Joe. He's actually Lorenzo. What's his last name? Valderrama. He plays this this guy here.
Right.
And I became a fan of his on Facebook about 4 or 5 years ago, and he does this surf kind of thing for 3 days from one of his restaurants. And so he's come several times, and he's signed even this for my Jazz Master. And so I haven't had a chance to really work on his stuff, but for stuff like on Twitch, there's a guy named Forever After. He's one of my clips. He actually got sent a sketcher that came in the mail and bought it online. And when he got it, it never worked. And he spent, I think, almost $1,000 for this guitar. And so he was explaining it to me one night when he was streaming. And so I was able to tell him, oh, I can fix that. Let's do this on stream. And he basically told me the problem. And I said, okay, take apart the bridge. You need to do this and this and this. And he was able to fix it. And he's so sold on my work that he's now designing his own guitar that he wants to play for on stream. And he's sending me the parts, and we're going to build him his custom designed guitar that he's come up with on my stream. And then I'm going to send it back, and then hopefully he'll get rid of the other 4 guitars he plays and just play the guitar that I build.
Magic number is that 4, isn't it?
Yeah, that 4 seems to come up a lot. You know what I mean?
It's like those 4 you've got on the wall behind you.
Yeah.
Have we any more questions for Mr. 2mins from any of the hosts or the
Yeah, well, when are you going to start playing? I see you fixing. I want to have a jam with you at some time. When I come to Cali, I want to be able to sit on the porch and we both strum some music.
Okay, well, I rarely tell this to people, but you guys know that I'm disabled.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I noodle around, but the real, you know, I've tried several times to play, but the thing that really limits me is that when I stream or I do this repair, is that I've had these surgeries. That's why I always wear long sleeves. So I've had surgeries here. I have big, ugly scars that come up here.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Big, ugly scars, both arms. And so I've had surgery. They've cut basically through my through my tricep. So the only thing I have left now in my arm is my bicep. So while I would love to sit and play for 10, 15, 20 minutes, half an hour at a time.
No, I get you, yeah.
Just across my shoulder over that nerve and holding it and trying to do what I want to do just gets to be excruciating.
Yeah.
Well, I hope you can sing then.
Yeah, I can sing. I can play drums. I can thump the bass.
Yeah, cool. That's a deal. That's a deal. When I come to Cali, we're going to jam in one way or another.
And you better stream it as well, though.
I've never had the desire to be on stage to play. The most that I think I'll ever be able to do is write a nice love song for Mrs. 2mins and some night perform it for her, and maybe get her to oodle at my feet and say, "Oh, you rock."
I think that's our dream for all our misses. But it never happened.
Yeah, do you know what? As long as you can impress your missus, who cares about anything else? Who cares about anything else? Because they'll also be your biggest critic as well. So.
Yeah.
And your biggest fan.
Yep.
Yeah. We have
of course.
5 guitars.
You got 5 now. It's gonna buy one.
What makes me laugh is he keeps putting all them guitars are on the wall behind him, but then he says, "And I've got this one," and he just pulls it out from like.
Oh, like I say,
there's like five. He's only got 4, but 5 guitars have come out from down here already.
Mate, he's got. I've seen the tour. He's got them hidden all over.
You've got them in drawers and stuff at the side of you. It's like just there's one, there's one.
Well, great Scott. I used to play bass in a band a long time ago. That was my weapon of choice. I play guitar really now, but I used to play bass and I love playing bass. But I'll let 2 minutes also answer. I know you've got some nice basses, so.
Yeah, only 4 though.
He's only got 4 basses. I can see one there. I can see one right in the front.
This one here is actually one that I built here too. So this one.
Ooh, Raid.
Oh, there's Gatter.
So this is kind of a blue sparkly. It kind of looks really, really, I don't know, sheep's clothing on the front, but when you flip it over.
It looks beautiful. That's
lovely. Yeah, no, that looks
wow. That's lovely.
Gorgeous, that.
Just Stream Live, thank you for the raid and welcome, Raiders.
A pinstripe that runs up. I don't know, it's really hard to see. It runs along the neck all the way up. A little purple pinstripe that runs next to it.
I know someone would love that guitar because of that colour.
It is absolutely nice, isn't it?
That is beautiful. It's JP here. He'll be drooling right now.
For me, it was art because I grew up and I drew. I and that's something that I enjoyed drawing and doing comics and doing all kinds of pictures and different things. And so like I said, with the surgery, a lot of things kind of got limited. And so like I said, I still can't sit still. I still have this artistic expression. I still want to do things all day long. And so it's kind of, morphed into this thing. And, it still gives me a way to kind of do my art and show people what I can do. I enjoy sharing, just like, a lot of you guys, I think, we like sharing and doing the games that we do and so forth on stream for people. So we all want to be a star in our own right, I think. And that's why we do it, right?
Thanks for the raid.
Yeah, absolutely.
What did you get, a raid?
Yeah, we had a raid.
Not a raid yet.
And making really good friends along the way.
Yeah, indeed.
Did someone do a shout out for the raider?
Yes, I.
Oh, so did Willie.
So the most expensive guitar that you own?
By the way, he's been showing off all evening that he's got fucking sunshine. He's got sunshine, he's got surfboards, and we're sitting here fucking -2.
Yeah, I was going to say, the most expensive guitar you've got, but you don't have to answer that question.
Actually, one of the most expensive guitars that I got is a Hagstrom. It's made in Sweden. It was made in 1967. And I found it in a storage locker that this guy was kind of he was a drug addict. He was kind of a tweaker and tended to pull apart his guitars. So I found this 1967 Hagstrom. It's an I think it says IIN is what the model number, and I got it the body for $10. I bought the neck for $5 from him, and it's worth about $1,400.
Nice.
Ooh, wow, that's a lot of money for a guitar. Isn't it?
All right. So we've got the most expensive, the most valuable to you.
Your favourite?
Your absolute favourite.
That is
Out of the
such
four.
a fucking hard question to ask someone that collects guitars.
Your absolute favourite.
My absolute.
You're only allowed to pick one. You're only allowed to pick one.
Okay, yeah. So you had to lose all the guitars, and you were only allowed to keep one guitar.
Oh, that's it. He's off.
He's off to another room. Honestly, I'm telling you, he's got them everywhere.
Maybe this one.
That one?
Now, you see, I can get that one because you got the 12 string and you got the 6 string. So you got absolute versatility.
So maybe that.
That's an actual Gibson as well. That's got to be one of the valuable ones.
Yeah, well, I think I don't know much about guitars, but I know that the Gibson guitars, and I know they can be
genuine Gibsons, yeah.
You know, what I mean, I imagine.
Oh wow!
This is Mrs. 2mins' favorite.
Yeah, what do they call them?
A car box.
That's it.
Hate it.
Box guitar. I want one of them. What do they play like? I mean, because do they play more like a uke or like a guitar in the way they're strung? 2mins. I mean, do you tune them the same as a uke or?
Yeah, this is a standard uke.
Right. Okay. So yeah,
it's the normal measurement. It's just cut into a box as a soundboard. It actually has a pretty nice little sound. And then I put like zebra wood up at the top.
Oh yeah,
that's cool. I like that.
That wood's really expensive.
Mrs. 2mins actually likes the guitars that I build more than the guitars that I trade for and modify. And so, which I agree with her. I mean, it's just that it's you know, when you're collecting them and doing things, it's that, you know, it's like when I trade up for different things, it's kind of because, like I said, I don't work. So I know that guitar that's sitting over there, I can take to the guitar store at any day and I can get, you know, maybe $300, $400 for it. And so it's, unfortunately, because of me being on Social Security, they won't let me store money in a bank. I can't have savings.
Yeah.
I can't have any of that. But they will allow me to sell personal items. And so the only thing so out of the little money that I get is that I kind of, like I said, barter and trade up and build and do different things. So this is my retirement. This is when streaming doesn't fall through, Mrs. 2mins can't work anymore, and we're, you know, then it's because in all likelihood, they're going to go up in value a little bit, or at least retain the value that I have into them.
Yeah, they can only go up, can't they? They never go down.
It's like a sort of an investment retirement fund.
Exactly. Some people invest in stocks. Some people invest in Beanie Babies or whatever they invest in.
Yeah.
I've turned it into the guitars that I love so that I have something to play with. And at the same time, if we need money, it's literally, you know, I can go, you know, to basically any guitar store and at least come up with some cash.
Yeah, well, all I can say, sir, is keep doing what you're doing because it's absolutely fantastic. You know, I mean, you should be well proud of what you do.
Well, I appreciate, you know, I really, really appreciate it. And I've been sharing pictures, and it's very funny because I don't take I don't know if I don't take compliments very well, but it's just very strange. It's something that I just do, and I enjoy sharing it with you guys. And when you guys tell me that it's just absolutely fabulous, it just blows me away. And it's just, like I said, it's just me being me and doing the thing I do.
Yeah. I couldn't do it. What you're doing with those guitars and the making of them and stuff like that, I couldn't do that.
Yeah.
I've tried it. I've tried it. I've stripped basses down just to a normal repaint, and it's not come out well. That's why they're still in bits. I've got a Thunder bass that could probably do with your love and attention. Needs fretboard, everything, and I can't do it. I spent weeks and weeks fucking around, and I realised I was making it worse and worse and worse, so I stepped away.
it's definitely a skill building a musical instrument. I think.
Oh God, yeah.
You know,
Well,
definite skill.
Fallen Nexus has just put something in the chat, and he's just said it's because the ones you make have character, their own style, not following a mass production. They're unique. They're all awesome, and that's from Fallen Nexus, and it's
Thank you, Fallen Nexus.
Yeah, I totally agree 100% with every word he's just said there, because they are the right.
Well, they're one-offs, aren't they?
Yeah, they're unique to you. You know what I mean? There's probably not another one around them in the world. You know what I mean?
But there won't be.
Your own hands, exactly.
Even out of a guitar factory, a proper guitar, not the mass-produced ones, but in 2 minutes we'll know this. If you go and get a good, proper Fender, American Fender or a Gibson, you can pull 2 off that finish line, and they will play slightly different.
Yeah,
they're not. So ones that you've made yourself, there's going to be nothing on this planet the same.
Totally.
Please excuse me.
I just have one really quick, DJ. So as goes with the friend of mine that you saw, will he ever be on my stream again? Probably not. He bought into the malarkey and met all the crap that was on Facebook with our leader that's leaving.
And, you mean the one that won the election but is leaving anyway?
Yeah, the one that won officially that's going to move to Florida.
Yeah,
that guy.
Yeah. Poor bastard. I feel so bad for him. Stolen, I'm telling you.
He literally got caught into that whirlwind and literally sold everything he owned, quit his job, got rid of every piece of guitar stuff. I got all kinds of great wood. He brought me all kinds of spruce and wonderful things. But he literally packed up his car and he drove to Washington, D.C. to be there on the 6th.
Oh, so he's probably going to be doing some jail time soon then.
I know he's rented a place now in New York is all I've figured out. And so and what's funny is that, like I said, we were friends for 13 years. We never had talked about politics ever. And when he left, it was just kind of like, it was just, I appreciate you. We just can't talk anymore. It got bad. I mean, he was thinking, was accusing me of being one of those Democrats and ruining the world, and that the world was going to come to an end. And it was just like, please, I don't need this. Go away.
It's really weird, isn't it? Because I don't, we get a little bit political, but even the Democrats in America are what we would call center, really. Center to slightly center left. So to make a Democrat out to be really far left is what the fuck? It's like, how far right was Trump to think that?
Well, the thing is that the Republican, for the longest time, my mom and dad were Republicans, my grandparents were Republicans. And back in the old days, Republicans were more conservative. I mean, they spent money on things that they needed, and when they did, it was like buying a good guitar versus buying a Chinese guitar.
Yeah.
So we want to put good roads in, not just patch roads. We want to, and so then they would always look like they were spending oodles of money. For the last, I don't know, it was probably I think probably since Clinton, that then it just started going off, and Obama, then it really went off. And, even when Obama was there, you had Trump the whole time screaming that he was a fake, setting up, so that he could then basically become president now. And it'll be very interesting if he has a country that he can land in when it's all over.
Let's be honest, he ain't going away anytime soon. I think just because he's gone, they're going to have to lock him up, and that's the only way to shut him up. But then he'll become a martyr anyway.
Yeah. But his daughter has hopes. Ivanka has hopes of being president here one day. I don't think that'll ever happen.
No, that seems a bit far-fetched, doesn't it?
Oh, well, hold on. I would have thought it was far-fetched that Trump become president.
Yeah,
I thought Brexit was far-fetched. I thought Johnson was far-fetched, and I've been proven wrong every fucking time. So.
Well, America is such a big place, and you have, the East Coast basically taking care of themselves, and the West Coast, for the most part, takes care of themselves. But the Mideast, they rely on so many of the farmland and the different mining and the different things that they were doing, and car building and stuff like that have just gone away. And when he started telling people that, hey, I'm going to figure out a way for you. I'm going to give you all this back. We'll open coal mines. No one wanted to work in coal mines, and all this things. It was nice words. And so people thought, it was going to be a change for them. And maybe some of these people would make money again. And it's been unfortunate because, only the rich have really made a lot of money. We've all got a trickle down because we got $600 this last time and, $1,200 the other time. But look at how much of America's died and look at how much of America's not at work.
Yeah, exactly. And I think that's, you get that with a lot of with the politics, don't you? It's they'll give enough to the poor. And no, I'm just talking about one particular government or one particular country here. They'll give enough to the poor to keep them happy and keep us voting, while the fat cats are just getting richer. And it's happening in so many countries at the moment.
I think it happens in every country, really, and to a degree.
It's getting there, isn't it?
Yes.
Willie, have we got a quiz tonight? I don't think he's listening to us, is he? Willie.
Just before we carry on, I saw a guitar the other day. Well, there was two actually. I think I can't remember, somewhere on the internet. And basically, they'd done the bottom. They'd done it all basically like the Millennium Falcon from Star Wars. But they got lights built into them as well, and they look really good.
Yeah, that guy that sells my guitars, he owns the store. His is called Guitar Wars, and so he's a Star Wars collector.
Yeah.
If you ever saw the clips from that store, he's got a couple of the Millennium Falcons, and he's been trying to talk me into doing it.
I told you to make a BB-8.
It's kind of hard because when you look at those, Jack, it's just a hollow plastic, so you're having to literally go in and build wood within inside of that Millennium Falcon to do that. And it just, a true collector, which my friend Carlos, the guy that owns the store, is, it's like, okay, well, I really don't want you to cut apart my Millennium Falcon.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, but I need to put a neck in it. I need to do, and it's so right now he's like in between. And so in the meantime, Mrs. 2mins keeps bugging me and tells me that I should cut him and make a BB-8 for him. And so we've been thinking about doing that, maybe cutting figure type of, to make him a guitar like that.
Yeah.
I don't know, Wipeouts. I think if we had the space, we would. He said he doesn't want a one-to-one replica of the Falcon. I don't know.
They look fantastic,
if you got the space for it.
They look fantastic with the lights in.
Mm-hmm. They come out really, really beautiful.
Yeah.
But then, see, even with the Falcon, I think that model right now, Jack, is worth probably about $200.
Yeah.
Wow.
So you're asking a collector, to part with a $200 piece that he loves.
It's funny. I've been after a model. I was talking about this. I think it might have been on stream. Do you know the second in the series of the Alien films? They got the dropship. That came down. I always wanted. I remember seeing the model of it in. I think there was a model shop in Nottingham called GD Models. I think there was, or was it DT's? I can't remember. Either way, regardless, they had this model hanging up from the movie, and I think I was looking on the internet, and one, you can't get the kits anymore, but two, the ones that have been made are worth a lot of money, just for that ship alone. It's like crazy money. So I don't think I'll ever get one, really. Which is a shame.
When you say crazy money, we're like, what, how much?
I can't remember. I was drunk. I just remember looking and thinking, yeah, I ain't affording that. I won't pay that. I want to build it, though. I don't want one that's already made,
Yeah.
Right.
So, I want one like the Airfix kits where you sort of just get it on a piece of plastic and you peel the bits off and then glue them together and actually make the model, is what I'm after. But these are all like die cast, I think. But yeah.
Willie,
Yes.
have we got a quiz tonight?
Yeah, but you say you're going to hate us after it, but I didn't care about that. But yes, we've definitely got a quiz.
Well, we don't already.
No, I know that, but you're going to hate us even more than what you already hate us now.
Should we?
Before we dive in, Dimwit's asked a question. Are you aware of Muse, Mr. 2mins?
Muse.
The band Muse. And the song "Plug-in Baby." They did a song called "Plug-in Baby."
Yeah.
I think I'm pretty sure, and correct me if I'm wrong. Somebody that might know. a lot of his guitars are pretty non-standard as well. What's that thing? You know that thing that you can put over the strings to make it go whoa, 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 and it kind of oscillates the strings, so you don't pluck it. It kind of. The guy from did fuck you, I won't do what you tell me, and that lot. He used it a lot.
Rage Against the Machine.
Yeah, it's a thing they put like a magnets or something. They hover over the strings, and it makes a whoa, 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 wow sound. I think the guy from Muse has got that built into one of the guitars. So what you see is like a touchpad on the actual body. It's got a built-in touchpad, and he can use his finger on that, and it effectively replicates using one of those. But it's got to be custom made. I've never seen another one like it.
So he actually is like touching the screen and running a screen over to make the whatever it's on.
Yeah, it's a touchpad that lights up when he puts his finger on it. It's got a square cut out into and it sort of makes the guitar make that whoa, whoa sound. Like,
I'll have to look.
And I can't think.
I don't think I've ever seen it. And you said it's Muse.
Muse, M-U-S-E, yeah.
Yeah.
But he uses it gives it that same effect. Manson guitars, there you go. But there's a little unit. Anyone can buy one, and it effectively creates an electromagnetic field, which triggers the strings, and it makes a whiny sound because you're not plucking the string. This is actually, I don't know, energizing the string. I don't know how to really describe it.
Well, do you remember the old Rickenbackers? Do you remember the old Rickenbackers with the double pickups?
Yeah.
Where they had the one, and then they had it was like a cover, like the ashtray cover, and then they would run the second one underneath that. Do you remember that sound that it used to make?
Yes, yeah.
Is it similar?
Not really.
Because you're building like a second magnetic field over the first one, and so it kind of throws them where they're fighting each other.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about. I know what it sounds like.
Yeah.
But it's a whammy.
No, the whammy bar's the tremolo arm. That's the thing that bends the strings.
I'll have to check it out. That sounds really cool.
Wow.
Oh, there you go. A J Tersa JT Res solid body electric resonator. That's it. So basically, that's the word I'm looking for. It's making the strings resonate, and you can get those little devices to do that. There was a.
Well, Tersa used to make like a
substitute as a styrofoam.
Not styrofoam. That's plastic, isn't it?
No, styrofoam.
Oh, sorry, mate. I didn't understand you. I didn't understand you.
You deaf old fart.
I didn't understand your accent. Sorry, mate.
I'm looking over there at chat.
There we go. Yeah, Muse. It's on Muse's wiki.
Oh, there you go.
Well, there you go. So we're going to find
An
that.
electronic resonator guitar that includes a solid, popular, or basswood body with a resonator. So, yeah.
So it's called a resonator.
Yeah.
Muse are a stupidly talented band anyway.
I'm going to post a link. They've done some fantastic stuff.
I mean, they're just ridiculous. Like the guitar player, but he overshadows the rest. But listen to the bass lines. Listen to, I mean, they are all ridiculously talented.
Right. I don't want to interrupt, but can we go to a quiz? Because I've got a few questions for 2 mins after the quiz.
No, fuck off, Willie.
Okay, mate.
Right.
I'll have a 2-minute break then to get ready because I ain't got a pen.
No,
yes.
I need to go get a drink and go to the toilet.
It's not right, Willie.
You got yours. I was just about to say, Mr. 2 mins, have you got a pen and a piece of paper ready? And I just saw you flip the pen over. I flipped the pad over and the pen, so yes.
Actually, can you make it more like 5 minutes? I need to go out and sacrifice a virgin.
Yeah, that's fine, mate.
So I knew there was something I needed to do tonight, and I have to do it when the planets are aligned. So I'll be back in a minute.
All right, that's fine, mate. We'll give you 5 minutes.
Well, that's fucking random, but yeah, okay.
Cool. Should we?
Not been random.
Should we go for a break then?
Yeah, go for a break. 5 minutes.
We'll see you in a bit,
guys.
All right.
And
Right.
welcome back.
Now.
How are you doing, Willie? You got some
I'm-
questions
I'm-
for us?
I'm doing fine. I'm doing fine, yeah. Oh, with feedback. God, I need myself. No. Right, all gone now. Okay.
I'll give you some feedback. You're doing okay. You need to be a little bit more consistent when you're speaking, but I think on a whole you're doing okay. I think just I'll say a couple more months and you'll really come into your own.
Oh, cheers, mate. Thanks. I'll take that on board and try and sort it out. Okay. Right.
But your counting still needs to be worked on.
Yeah, you definitely. Yeah, that's right.
Well, we'll see how you get on this week.
I'll tell you what, though, the background's got better. I'm loving the background.
Can I just say, right? If I'm pointing, where's this here? Yes, because I'm looking at the stream and not the Discord. This here was gifted to me by a very good friend, and I will shout him out. It's Mr. Red Muzzy.
It was Christmas present.
It's absolutely phenomenal, and it's got pride of place on the stream because he knows how much of a Liverpool fan I am, and it's absolutely brilliant. Thank you very much, mate. Because
that actually means a lot to me as well, because that's one of my first memories of going there, and I remember somebody trying to steal my wheels.
Yeah, the Anfield Road sign. Yeah, it's the most famous sign in the UK.
Sorry, I love you, man. You know that, and it was just a little thank you gift for everything you've done for me.
Thank you very much. Right, okay, right. We are going to move on to the quiz. Right, if you don't all know, it's a 20-question quiz that I hoy at the streamer, at the hosts, and the guest every week. Please do not type the real answers in chat. Silly answers, fair enough. Type as many as you want. But leave the real answers. I will ask the 20 questions, let them get the answers, and then I will ask them again afterwards, and then you can put your real answers in. But while I'm asking the questions, silly answers only. Okay, so, right, here we go. Question 1. Name the Californian beach city in Los Angeles County, which is also a 2017 single for Miley Cyrus.
You fucking knobend, Willie.
Say that question again, Willie.
Name the Californian beach city in Los Angeles County, which is also a 2017 single by Miley Cyrus. Right. Question 2. Which Californian valley on the north coast is considered one of the premier wine regions in the world?
Repeat, please.
Which Californian valley on the north coast is considered one of the premier wine regions in the world?
No, Brindy. You could put joke answers in, but get a pen and paper and write them down. But no real answers in chat at the moment, if you don't mind, please.
No, please. No, please, not Brindy. No. Right. Question 3. Question 3. Name the state capital of California.
Oh, was that like a capital city?
Name the state capital of California. Question 4. Which Hollywood A-lister is the former mayor of Carmel? Name which Hollywood A-lister is the former mayor of Carmel? God, and these glasses are friggin' scruffy. All right. Question 5.
Steve, that's it. Steve.
Of course it's Steve. Steve.
Part of which desert is located primarily in southeastern California?
Which
Part of which desert is located primarily in southeastern California?
Farago took mine.
All right. Okay. The song Hotel California is a very great song. How long on YouTube is that song?
What?
From
I'm
start to
fucking taking
finish.
the piss.
How long is the length of the song Hotel California
It's
on
not long.
YouTube?
I've seen it. Well, no, the ball goes about that long.
Yeah, that's it.
If it's in full screen,
Yeah.
it's that long.
Yeah.
Right.
Wow.
Okay.
About there.
You are low quality.
Okay. Question 7. Right. This is a pretty long, drawn out question, but there is an answer to it. Right. Ask pretty much anybody the question: who designed the Fender Stratocaster? And most can say that it was designed by Louis Fender. However, he was not alone in doing so. What was the name of the co-designer?
Oh, I've got this.
And it's not Steve.
I know it's not Steve.
It's
Already
not
asked him
really.
this.
He's not stupid, will he?
Jeez. I think I don't know Steve by now.
You know, bad boy.
Oh,
Question 8.
8.
8.
The Gibson ES5. Oh God, I'll get closer here. The Gibson ES150, the ES175,
Oh, yeah.
the ES300, and the ES335 are all finely made classic US guitars. Right?
To sound it, yeah.
What do the initials ES mean in their description? And no, I'm not repeating the question because it's too bloody long. So you've got the ES150, the ES175, the ES300, the ES. What does the ES stand for?
Oh.
I reckon I know what the S stands for, but fuck knows what the E stands for.
All right. Question 9. Which animal body part is not the name of a guitar part?
Okay, got this.
Animal
What?
body part is not. Which animal body part is not the name of a guitar part?
Well, it's going to be like tail, ear,
Well, I think it's penis.
nipple.
Question 10. All right. Question 10. What was the first model guitar produced by Fender? What was the first model guitar produced by Fender?
Wild guess.
Yeah,
Right.
well, every single one of mine's either been a piss take answer or guess. And
Question,
there hasn't been no serious answers.
question 11.
Overall go.
The part is all love. All right. I need the song and the artist.
Hey! Woohoo!
Okay. Question 11. Jesus loves you more than you will know. Whoa.
Right, so is that something from the gospel choir? What the fuck?
Right. Jesus loves you more than you will know. Whoa.
Easy.
All right.
Easy when you know it. That is, I don't know.
You'll kick yourself because you will know it. I guarantee.
I know I will.
You will.
It does sound. It does sound familiar.
Question 12. You shake my nerves and you rattle my brains. Too much love drives a man insane.
Yeah, what about it?
Name the song and the artist.
Fucking artist. Oh.
I can't remember the artist.
Picture him. Plays the piano with his feet.
Oh, God.
You know what I mean?
He proper goes for it, doesn't he, as well?
Yeah.
No.
Question 13. It's 9 o'clock on a Saturday, and the regular crowd shuffles in.
Can you sing that again, please?
It's 9 o'clock on a Saturday, and the regular crowd shuffles in.
That sounds... Oh. If it's a Friday, it'd be the Untitled Network. Oh, God, can you sing it again?
Are you taking the piss?
No, I don't know. It was 9 o'clock at some point. I don't know when.
It's 9 o'clock on a Saturday, and the regular crowd shuffles in.
One more.
Question 14.
14? Oh, yeah.
Question 14. No matter what they take from me, they can't take away my dignity.
Oh.
Because sorry.
It's so much easier if I heard the artist.
Of course you would. Because they were way better than me.
Oh, God. I know it, but I don't. Because
Oh, yeah, I know the song, but I can't think. I can picture the artist.
Question 15.
I can't keep up now. 15.
You're doing better than I am.
I've got no answers for the last two because I've just flunked it.
Yeah.
Question 15.
Willie
On a
knows how to
dark
butcher
desert
a song.
highway, cool wind in my hair. Again?
No.
No, we got that one. Kind enough.
I don't know how I got that one, but I got it.
Yeah, somehow.
Theme.
Now I'll save your ears, right? Because that was the last of the singing questions.
Oh, I was enjoying that.
Oh. I still think we should do karaoke night with Willie. Just Willie, though.
He's got a record coming out, Monty, don't worry.
Question 16. What word is spelled incorrectly in every single dictionary?
What are you laughing at?
Question 17.
We have a lovely time the day we went to Bangor. Sorry, it was
Right.
Young George that made me think of that.
Question 17.
No.
17.
How many seconds are there in a year?
Hang on a moment. How could that be question 17?
Well, easily.
Because
It came after 60.
Came after
came
six.
up with 60.
You run about my adding up like me numbers. Question 17. How
That's
many
right.
seconds? How many seconds are there in a year?
Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, fuck those. I'm not even bothered to try and work that out. Yeah, leap year or normal year.
Yeah.
In
Don't wind him up.
okay, fair enough. In a leap year. In a leap year, how many seconds are there in a leap year? All right.
I can't. I'm drinking now. I can't fucking do that kind of maths.
Question 18.
I can't when I'm not drinking.
Well, yeah, true. Actually, I'd still need to sit and work it out.
Don't do numbers.
Question 18. Can you name 3 consecutive days without using the words Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday?
Hey?
One more time, Willie.
Can you name 3 consecutive days without using the words Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday.
What's that, 18?
Yeah, that's question 18, yeah.
3 consecutive days. Can I name them?
Can you name 3 consecutive days without using the words Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday?
Oh, God, I can answer that.
Yes, so can I.
Question 19. What bird can lift the most weight?
What bird can... Oh,
What bird can lift the most weight?
got it.
Question 20. You should get this one because we've had it lots of times before. If 2's company and 3's a crowd, what do 4 and 5 make? If 2's company and 3's a crowd, what do 4 and 5 make?
Yeah, why are you recycling questions, you scuffed twat? You're supposed to have new questions every week.
Because I'm trying to get DJ a decent score.
Right, if you're going to start fucking recycling questions, I'm going to start recycling guests, and we're going to start by having 2 minutes back on it.
Yeah, next week.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 minutes. What are you doing next Friday, mate?
At what time? 12 or 1:45?
Oh, yeah, good question, actually.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. You best get on to Mozzie about that one, don't ask DJ. Right. I need Emily the Snake again.
This is the best quiz ever, where the quizmaster just gets up and fucks off halfway through.
Can everybody remember what questions 13 and 14 was, or shall I just write something random in there?
Do you know what? 14. I know the song. I can't. I've just got it. I've got it. Sorry, I'm not helping you.
No.
Nah, I just can't remember what the question was.
Well, it's a singing one.
Yeah, but can you remember what he sang?
Your dignity. That was 14, by the way.
That was 14, yeah.
I can't remember what he sang on the 13th, so I'm just going to put.
I can't remember. I don't know. I ain't got anything in there. I need to write something. I don't know what, even if it's funny.
Yeah, I've just thought of something reasonably funny. How's chat doing anyway? Sorry, we're acting like you're not here. How are you all? Right, I know 2mins. You know 2mins, he's at the top here. And you know DJ and Mozzie. So the guy with the beard is Union Jack.
Yeah.
Also a streamer, usually, when he streams. And then the guy without the beard is Free Willy, who, thank fuck, doesn't stream normally because, well, you can see why. I don't need to explain anymore. But he does do a good shit quiz.
Willy. Before we get the answers, can I have questions 13 and 14 again, please? Because I can't. I'm not wrote down. 13.
Right. Question 13. Right.
Yeah. It's a singing one.
It's 9 o'clock on a Saturday, and the regular crowd shuffles in.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, shit, I put a really funny joke answer, and I think I know what the real answer is now.
In question 14 is the bit that usually think of me when I do the quiz and these
I'm
things.
sticking to the joke answer.
Right, question 14. No matter what they take from me, they can't take away my dignity.
Do you know what I love about this?
What?
Willie proper puts his back into it. You can see that.
I do.
He's one step from throwing his head back.
I am.
Giving it some.
and I can't sing for shit, but I don't really care.
Hey, it don't matter. It don't matter, right? Everyone should sing, regardless of whether you can or can't. Just do it. Fucking do it. It makes you feel good. It's good for the soul. I walk around singing. I can't sing. I love it. It makes you feel good.
Yeah, even though that's threatens to throw ourselves out the window when I sing. Right. So, question.
Don't worry about Virago. Haters will hate.
Right. I will ask the question again.
14.
I've just sang it.
He did just sing it, actually.
Oh.
I'm backing him up on that one.
Right, I'll leave that one.
Do you want it again, Jack? Just for
Yeah,
you.
please. Sorry, I've had an issue and I had to mute.
Okay, question 14, right?
Yeah.
Still got the
No
farts.
matter what they take from me, they went. Oh, I can't even remember the words anymore. No matter what they take from me, they won't take away my dignity.
I don't know.
Oh, you don't
Right,
know.
random.
I don't know anymore, mate. So we both on the same page.
Girl's voice, please.
Yeah, Mrs. Timmons wants it in a girl's voice.
Oh, can you do it in a girl's voice?
I think that might help.
Question 1, right? When I ask the question, I'll ask everybody individually for their answers. Okay? And
Now,
Mr.
chat, you
Two-Mins,
can put real ones in as he's
Mr.
answering.
Two-Mins, I'm going to come to you last for the first 10 questions, so these 4 can't cheat. Right?
Oh, you think I know?
Whoa! I don't fucking cheat.
Whoa.
Whatever I've written, I've written.
Right. Question 1. Name the Californian beach city in Los Angeles County, which is also a 2017 single by Miley Cyrus. Muzzy.
Blackpool.
DJ.
Santa Cruz.
Jack.
You're muted.
Unmute, Jack.
Oh, I was going to say Santa Cruz, but I'm not sure now.
Right.
I was torn between that and Malibu, but that's not even there, is it? I've kind of got 2
And
answers
it's closer
down.
than fucking Blackpool, so.
Yeah, true.
Mr. Two-Mins.
Well, first you would think I'd have to listen to Miley Cyrus, but I don't know. I put Hollywood. I really don't know that one.
All right. The correct answer is Malibu.
That's what I was thinking when Jack said it.
Yeah, I have actually got that written down.
Very good.
Right.
So,
Well,
do I get a point or not?
Take a point if you've got it written down, Matt. Question 2.
Oh.
Which Californian valley on the north coast is considered one of the most premier wine regions in the world? Muzzy.
Trump Towers.
Jack.
I put Booze Busters because I'm sure I've got a California wine from there before.
DJ.
Green Hills.
That's a golf course.
Mr.
No, it's not.
Mr.
Tonic.
Tillman.
Napa Valley.
Oh.
The correct answer is Sacramento.
I've heard of Sacramento.
No, that's
California.
number 3.
Pardon?
That's the answer to number 3.
No. Name. Yes. Mr. Two-Mins. It is the answer to number 3, but it's also the answer to number 2.
They're saying you say, and so read the question to me again, please. The Sacramento Valley.
Which Californian valley on the north coast is considered one of the premier wine regions in the world?
I don't know where. See, I don't know if I would say it was Sacramento Valley.
That's what Willie's got down.
Well, I've just got Sacramento.
Yeah.
Because Sacramento is. See, is Sacramento really isn't known for the wine region? The wine region here really is Napa, Sonoma, and like Healdsburg, Santa Rosa area. And I think that is actually the Napa Valley, the Sonoma Valley.
Which Brindy has also said, who I believe is another Californian.
So
are we going with Willie or are we going with the people that live there?
I think we'll go with it. I think we'll go. Right, I'm
going
pull
with 2
rank
minutes
here.
of Brindy.
I'm going to pull rank here, right? Mr. Two-Mins, if you put the Napa Valley down, right?
Yeah.
You can have 1 point, sir. All right?
Right. Woohoo! That's one.
Because you know more than I do. Because you live there.
Minge has also looked it up.
But
He said it's Napa.
to be honest with you guys, Sacramento is around Fairfield and that, and the region is way too hot. Sacramento in the summertime, you're looking at like 108, 113, 114. and the grapevines
Fuck
wouldn't
me.
survive that.
Nobody likes warm wine, do they? Really? Let's face it.
Well, that's fine. It's just the answer I got. So if you've got that, I'll go with you. You live there, so you can have 1 point, sir.
Okay.
Does that mean Trump
So
Tower
you're going to
is
ask
wrong
the
then?
rest of us now, then, aren't you?
No. Question 3. Name the state capital of California. Muzzy.
LA. Even though I know it's wrong now because we've already discussed it. But...
We have, yes, we have. So we'll just go through this one quick.
Yeah, I already know it's fucking wrong now.
I'll put Sacramento.
Right. DJ.
San Francisco.
Mr. Two Wins.
Sacramento.
Yes, the correct answer is Sacramento.
I'm doing well.
Question 4. Which Hollywood A-lister is the former mayor of Carmel? Muzzy.
Oh, Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Jack.
I'll put Arnold Schwarzenegger as well.
DJ.
Steven Seagal.
Mr. Two Mins.
It's actually Clint Eastwood.
Oh, bollocks.
The correct answer is Clint Eastwood.
Yeah, what's Schwarzenegger?
That was California. Governor of California, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was a
Yeah,
governor,
Arnold
wasn't
Schwarzenegger, after they voted out, what was it, Gray Davis, he became the write-in vote or whatever for the next election, and Arnold Schwarzenegger became governor.
Craig David. He's from the UK.
Craig David?
Davis.
Oh, Davis. Oh, sorry.
Davis.
I mean, like Craig David.
he? Craig David. My name is Craig David.
Right. Question 5. Part of which desert is located primarily in southeastern California? Muzzy.
See, I thought it was just the accent, and you were saying dessert, so I put apple crumble.
Oh, Mozzie, you dick. I put Rocky Road. I said the same as you.
DJ.
Arizona.
Mr. Two Mins.
Mojave.
The correct answer is Mojave.
Mozzie, get out of my head, okay?
The funny thing is, I think me and Jack have got such a similar sense of humour that when we do a joke answer...
Yeah.
You did the same.
Muzzy and Jack can have half a point for the
Thank you.
stupid answers.
Jesus
Right.
Christ. That's the only half point I've got.
Right. Question 6.
How's her toe, by the way?
How's your tie?
How was your toe? And you've got another foot.
Feeling
No.
a bit better.
Is she?
She was moaning that she broke her toe
Yeah,
yesterday,
yeah.
and I said, well, you got another 9? What's the fucking matter with you?
Exactly. She's got another foot. Just walk on the other foot.
Anyway, sorry, question 6.
Right. Question 6.
Sam loves me. It's my birthday tomorrow.
How long is
You can hear me.
is
It's my
the
birthday
song?
tomorrow. Dad won't tell you. He's being mean.
Happy birthday for tomorrow. No, fuck off.
Happy How long is the song Hotel California on YouTube? Muzzy.
That's 6 minutes 47. I don't know. I just fucking put a random number now.
Jack.
3.275 minutes.
DJ.
My real answer is 11 minutes and 18, but I know that if 2mins was here, it'd be 4 minutes 20.
Yeah, Knight's done that as well.
Mr. 2 minutes.
Oh, I took a guess. 10 minutes, 18 seconds.
All right. Muzzy can have 1 point for being the closest.
Really?
What was it?
It is 6 minutes and 31 seconds.
Cool, I weren't far off for a guess.
Very good.
To be fair, I was close because I got like half of that.
You did, but you
In
weren't.
times mine by 2, it was very close.
I love what Ninja's put, by the way.
Aye. When Muzzy put 6 minutes, I was,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean? So,
Yeah, no, that's cool. That's cool.
question 7. As pretty much anybody, the question, who designed the Fender Stratocaster? And most can say that it was designed by Leo Fender. However, he was not alone in doing so. What was the name of his co-designer? Muzzy.
Well, obviously, it wasn't Leo Fender, so it must be Strat O'Caster.
All right.
Irish, well-known Irishman.
Why is my stream buffering?
Don't know.
It's all right. It's back.
Well,
Jack.
It's buffering for me.
yeah, no, it will
I'll
be
put Elon
buffering.
Musk because he seems to have designed everything else lately.
All right. DJ.
Jermaine Caster.
All right.
Jermaine.
Mr. 2mins.
I think I'm not sure, but I think it was Les Paul that helped him.
All right. The correct answer is Freddie Tavares.
Oh yeah, Freddie. Yeah, I know him. Yeah.
That name does ring a bell.
My first answer was Freddie Stratocaster. I couldn't remember the name, and then I went to Les Paul.
It was Freddie Tavares. You can have half a point than Mr. 2mins for getting the Freddie bit.
Freddy Krueger. Whee!
All right.
He couldn't play though, could he? Because of his fingers.
Yeah.
Right. Question 8.
Kept cutting the
Yep.
strings.
Yeah, you can have the Freddie. You can have half a point, mate. Yep. Right. Question 8.
Right.
The Gibson ES150, the ES175, the ES300, the ES335 are all finally made classic US guitars. What do the initials ES stand for? Muzzy.
I think it must be something standard because usually with guitars, the S is you get standards. So I think it's something standard, but fuck knows what the E stands for.
All right. Jack.
Right, hear me out. I'll put electric strings because I think the guitarist will really get a buzz out of it.
Right.
Yeah.
DJ.
I put elastic strings.
Right. And Mr.
Somebody got a
2mins.
cough.
I didn't put an answer. I wasn't sure, so I didn't write. I didn't even take a guess. But I think Jack's probably close. It might mean the last one might mean steel, but I don't know what the E means.
It means electric Spanish.
Electric Spanish?
Electric
Spanish?
Spanish.
Wow.
Okay, I really have learned something today.
All right.
Learn something new.
Yeah. So
Is that
the
knucklehead we can hear?
I don't know.
2 minutes.
Yes.
Was that knucklehead we could hear just then barking, or was that another stream? Was that knucklehead we could hear, or?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
I thought somebody was coughing.
We need to mention Knucklehead after the quiz.
We-
Obviously, he's another star of the show.
It's all right. We'll say Knucklehead after the
Yeah.
after the quiz. Right. Question 9. Which animal body part is not the name of a guitar part? Muzzy.
Horn.
Jack.
Guitar part. I just put fret. I don't know.
All right. DJ.
Nipple.
Mr. 2mins.
Thigh.
Right. The animal part is not the name of a guitar part, is a foot.
Ah! Animals don't have feet.
I don't get it.
Foot. Which animal body part is not the name of a guitar part?
All right then. Leg.
Something is a foot.
Thigh.
I've just got foot. All right.
Head.
I've just got
Intestine. Intestine. There's no intestines on the top.
Right, listen. Question 10.
But there's no intestines either, mate.
Question 10.
Right, so does that mean that I got question 9 right?
What did you put?
What did you put?
I put nipple.
No, it's a foot.
Right? Okay. Okay. Willie, point to me on a guitar exactly where the nipple is.
It's not. That's not.
No. Point
listen,
to me.
Mr.
Point to me exactly where it is.
Question 10.
2 minutes. Is
Oh,
right.
2 minutes ago.
Question 10. Yeah. Where's the nipple? Exactly there. Right?
Where-
Thank you, Mr. 2mins.
Where is the intestine?
It's in, the intestines are the insides of the guitar.
But they're not intestines, are they?
Yeah, but the inside of the guitar.
So if let's say
Listen,
if I had to,
I've taken the guitars apart. There are no intestines in there.
I was freezing to death in the Antarctic with a guitar, and I slit it open, and then got its body parts on me and its intestines. I could survive.
Listen. Right. Shut up. Right. My word is final. Right. The answer is foot. End of story. If you haven't put foot, you're not getting a mark. Right.
Hang on.
Shut up. No. Question 10.
It's a guitar on a stand, aren't they feet?
Don't give a monkey shit what you think it's a foot. End of story.
Mosley, what did you say for your answer, Mosley?
I'll put horn.
What did you say, 2 minutes?
I said thigh, but there actually is a horn because if you think of an SG, they're actually horns.
Yeah. You're right.
I don't care. Question 10.
10.
What was the first model guitar produced by Fender?
Willie, I've got an itchy. I've got an itchy face.
I don't give a monkey shit. Willie,
I've got an itchy.
I don't care. I really don't give him. I don't care anymore. Right?
Minge nearly sharted. Then he laughed so much.
I don't care anymore. Right? What was the first model guitar produced by Fender? Mozzie.
I don't know. Telecaster. I bet it was.
Right.
But...
Jack.
I'll put Stratocaster, but I think Mozzie might be right.
All right. DJ.
Kelly's a older.
The A1.
All right. Mr. 2mins.
The very first one was after, I think, the log, so I think it was kind of like, I'm going to go like a Les Paul, maybe. Or no, that's...
Right. The correct answer was Broadcaster.
Broadcaster.
Yes.
Now you say it. I've heard that.
It's always a broad.
So have I.
But...
Right.
Yeah, but you've also heard of intestines inside a fucking guitar, so...
I think it was, I'll have to look at it.
Question 11.
Years.
Right? It's a singing one.
I got all these wrong.
And I'll just.
Have you lost your will to live yet, Willie?
Yeah.
Well, it's working then. It's working. It's working, lads.
We'll break him. We'll break him.
Yeah, we'll break him. We said we'll break him.
You won't break me. With your bollocks. Right, question 11. Jesus loves you more than you will know. Whoa. Right, Mr. 2mins.
I'm not good with these. I don't know that one at all.
All right. DJ. Now there's DJ, so you're on the same level as him, Mr. 2mins. DJ.
I'm quite good with these singing ones when the person can actually really sing. And this
that's never gonna happen unless you get somebody else to do the show.
On this occasion, I have no clue.
Jack.
I put Coolio, Gangster's Paradise.
Was he?
Do I get extra point for singing it back?
Oh, no, because that means you'll win. No, not this week.
All right, it's Mrs. Robinson by Simon and Garfunkel.
The correct answer is Mrs. Robinson by Simon and Garfunkel.
Very good, Monty.
Anyway, that's the only fucking one I've got. Oh no, I've got 2.5 so far. So I'm definitely in the back.
You're doing well. You're doing well.
2.5 fucking points.
Question 12. You shake my nerves and you rattle my brain. Too much love drives a man insane. Mr. 2mins.
Great Balls of Fire, Roy Orbison.
DJ.
Thank you, Knight, and not this week, Mrs. 2mins. Not this week.
Shaken Stevens.
Shaken fucking
What?
Jack.
I got Goodness Gracious Great Balls of Fire, but I didn't get the artist. Can I have half a point, please?
Mozzie.
I'm same as Jack. It's Great Balls of Fire, but I can't fuck it. I can picture him. He plays fucking piano with his feet and all sorts of shit.
Right. If you got Great Balls of Fire, you can have a full point.
Oh, okay, cool.
Thanks.
Right. The singer is Jerry Lee Lewis.
That is it. Jerry Lee Lewis. Did he end up in prison as well for tax or playing fiddling with kids or something. I don't know. They all did, didn't they, back then?
I have no idea.
Yeah, they all did.
Question,
Yeah, I mean, they all did back then, didn't they?
question 13. It's 9 o'clock on a Saturday, and the regular crowd shuffles in. Mr. 2mins.
I can picture it in my head, but I don't know it, Willie.
All right. DJ.
Phil Collins, Philadelphia.
He didn't even do that song.
Jack.
I'm sure I used to request this on my stream a lot. It is Piano Man. Hang on, what did I write down? I can't remember who did it now. That was Billy Joel, wasn't it?
Billy Joel.
Oh, that's right, Billy.
Right. Mozzie.
See, I started to wonder if it was American Pie by Don, whatever his name is, but I've written
That's what I heard. Yeah, that's what I heard.
But what I've written down is Remember You're a Womble by the Wombles.
The correct answer is Billy Joel, Piano Man.
You used to play this all the time when it's song
Jack
request.
can have 2 points.
I'm fucking glad I wrote the joke answer down then, because I still got it wrong. Don McLean.
Right.
Yeah, whatever.
Wombles.
Wipeouts. You listen to some right shite, so.
Question 14. No matter what they take from me, they can't take away my dignity because... Sorry. Mr. 2mins.
Because
Don't answer that one. Sorry, Willie.
Right. DJ?
I don't know, but I'm gonna. Can I have Rachel's answer? Because she's singing it in the background. What do you reckon?
What is that?
Oh, come on. I know what it is.
Whitney Houston,
Right.
greatest something or other.
Jack?
Yeah, greatest something. It's greatest love of all you Whitney Houston.
Mozzie?
Yeah, I put The Greatest Love by Whitney Houston.
Say me singing's not that fucking bad if you can make it out by that. The Greatest Love of All by Whitney Houston.
Yeah. 2 points then.
It was Whitney. Is that 1 or 2 points, Willie?
Whitney!
Willie.
Yes, you can have 2 points.
Thanks.
So it is Rachel. Give Rachel the headset now.
Rachel.
Oh, yeah. Is my singing that bad, Rachel? Seriously.
This is the quietest I've ever heard her.
Rachel,
It was beautiful, Willie.
thank you. Thank you very much.
It was
Right?
It was better for the partially hearing.
Right. Thanks.
That's the. I don't think I've ever heard "Beautiful Willie" in the same
I
conversation.
get
You know,
loads of comments from all the deaf people. My singing's brilliant. All right?
Hey, Willie,
Right.
wait 1 second. Mozzie,
Yes,
did
sir.
you say on number 10, you said Telecaster, right?
Yeah.
You probably
No.
should get half a point because the broadcaster was the Telecaster. What happened was broadcaster was the first name. After the first year, Gretsch sued Fender for the name because Gretsch had the name as broadcaster drum set, and so it became a Telecaster.
Well, that's down to Willie whether he's going to give me
Well,
half a
Come
point.
on, Willie.
Listen, half a point and Muzzy, mate, because
Oh, thank you.
Mr. 2mins has gone out his way to look it up. So, yes, that's fine. Okay. The answer I had was
Thank you.
broadcaster, but obviously it's give me all the regular.
Same guitar, Willie, so he's correct.
Okay, sir, that's no problem. Half a
Thank
point.
you,
Muzzy.
Willie. I know you don't need to give that, but I appreciate it.
All right.
Is that a mug or a kettle? Oh, it's a mug.
Question 15.
There's
Yeah,
big
it's
for my head,
Rachel.
though.
I thought she was drinking straight from the kettle.
From the kettle.
Question 15. On a dark desert highway, cool wind in my hair. Right, Mr. 2mins.
Cool wind in my hair.
That one.
I know that song. I don't have an answer, Willie. I'm sorry.
Okay, no problem. DJ?
I don't know. I haven't got an idea.
Oh, come on.
Jack?
I don't know.
Welcome to the Hotel California. The Eagles.
Muzzy?
Yeah, Hotel California, the Eagles.
Correct answer is the Hotel California, the Eagles, and we already had the answer further.
Yeah, I was going to say a few
Hang on,
questions ago.
I fucking sang that for once.
Yes.
Yeah, you don't sing often. Are you giving them extra
Ever.
points for actually singing?
Right.
I'm on it. So is that 1 or 2 points, Willie, or 3?
Did you sing it, mate?
Yeah.
Sang it.
3 points if you
All
can
right.
sing, Jack.
No, it's 2. It's 2, mate.
I got the artist and the.
Okay, then 3. Okay, 3 then.
Thanks.
You have to sing, Jack. For 3.
I did. That's the first time I've ever sang. All right.
Ever. Not even just stream. Ever.
Question 16. God, I thought this was going to be a hard quiz. It is for me. I've got a headache.
It is.
Well, yeah. You made it a hard
Shit,
quiz.
guys.
We're making it hard on you as revenge.
Question 16. What word is spelled incorrectly in every single dictionary? Mr. 2mins.
Incorrectly.
DJ.
Mistake.
Jack.
Incorrectly.
Mozzie.
Incorrectly.
Steak.
Correct answer is incorrectly. And thank you, Knight, for giving the sub to Great Scott.
I love you, DJ, because you kicked out.
Do you do it on purpose?
No.
You could have said yes.
DJ, you can have half a point, mate, honest. You can have half a point for that. All right.
Okay.
Question 17.
He really is a bimbo, isn't he, of the channel?
Nightmare, you're right, mate.
Oh, God.
I haven't got a clue what I'm doing anymore.
Even he don't know the right answers.
Question 17. How many seconds are there in a year?
Lots.
A leap year as well. So, Mr. 2mins.
I don't know. I was trying to do my figures down on the bottom. I think I have the decimal wrong, but I came up with something like, what is that?
365920.
365,920, but I think there's a decimal point wrong.
All right. DJ.
Willie, can I phone a friend, please?
No.
Yeah, that's it.
Are you not going to
Sorry.
ask which? Are you not? Are you not? Are you not going to
Well,
ask which friend I'm going to
Right.
phone?
Okay, then phone a friend.
Okay, I want to phone Carlo.
Right. Phone Carlo. Right. Give
Okay.
Carlo.
Yeah,
a ring.
Carlo, can you bring the answer up on the...
Carlo,
Carlo?
Carlo, if you're in chat, please type the answer in, because if anyone's going to know how many miles it is to the moon or how many seconds are in a year,
For content,
He's
phone him. Put him on speaker.
Yeah, do you want me to? I've got his phone number.
Yeah.
Do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Come on, guys. For a bit of a laugh.
I've got him. I was going to say I've got him as well. So give him a ring.
I think
Give him
I'm
a ring.
gonna-
Tell him he's live. Put him on speaker.
Yeah.
Bit of a laugh. One sec. Why you do that?
I need to know how many seconds there are in a year.
Can you hear that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Give it a ring. See if he answers.
Tell me he has 30 seconds.
He's actually watching the show, or he should be watching the show. It says he's watching the show.
He was, but I don't know if he's still there though.
Come on, Carlo, pick up.
He's not going to pick up.
Looks like your photo friend is not answering.
My phone
Mrs.
friend isn't there.
You can stick your head out the window and shout out for a friend.
Voicemail.
Right.
Okay. Well, if anyone
we'll-
would have known, Carlo would have known.
Right. We'll give it a second try. Right.
One more try, and leave a message telling he's live on the Untitled Network and he's missed a call, and this is for 500,000 or something.
Right.
I can't.
Can you hear that?
I can't even see him in chat. So.
It says that he was watching.
I don't see him on the list.
I don't see him in the list either.
If he answers for you and not for me, I'm having words with him afterwards.
Is he streaming?
Ah, it's Nigel.
Hello. Carlo.
Wanker.
Carlo. Hello. Ciao. Ciao. Bugroll man. Bugroll man. Are you busy? Are you busy? No. Right. Listen. Right. You're live on the stream at the moment, right? You're live on the stream. Right? DJ said he wanted to phone a friend, so we phoned you. Right? He's got a pop. Listen, just listen to us, man, bog roll, man. For God's sake, listen.
Put him close to your microphone.
Right. I've asked a question, right? And DJ wants to phone a friend, so I'm phoning a friend, and he's picked you. Right. The question is, right? How many seconds are there in a year?
How many seconds?
How many seconds are there in a year?
It's a banter across the moon. That I know.
Yes, that's exactly what he said. Yes. So, you don't. Have a rough guess, Carlo. Have a rough guess. You're live on the stream. Have a rough guess. How many seconds are there in a year?
I don't really know.
Right. Okay. Well, okay then, DJ. Sorry, DJ Carlo doesn't know. Carlo, thank you for taking part in the stream.
Yeah, good night, Carlo.
Mate.
Thank you,
Right,
Carlo.
so get on with what you're doing. Okay, say good night, everybody, Carlo.
Good night, Carlo.
Tell him good night for everyone here.
Say ciao, ciao, Carlo.
Ciao.
Bye, mate.
Brilliant.
Okay,
Right.
I suppose none of us know the answer then.
Right. Okay. The correct answer is 12.
Great Scott got it right.
Right. January the 2nd, February the 2nd,
Oh, you bitch.
March the 2nd,
Oh, you
April
wanker.
the 2nd, etc. There is 12. And it doesn't matter whether it's a leap year or not, there's still 12.
Anyway, you didn't actually ask me. You didn't ask the rest of us.
Yeah, because my answer was 12.
Yeah, bollocks it was, yeah, right.
Well, how do you know? You never asked us.
Okay then.
Right, it's like me and Jack don't fucking exist.
Okay, sorry, Mozzie, how many seconds are
fuck
how
off.
many-
Fuck off.
I put 420, all right?
I put 365 days worth.
Right, okay. The correct answer is 12, all right?
Very
That's a good
good.
one. I like that one, actually.
That's good.
Question 18.
18.
How
18.
can you name 3 consecutive days without using the words Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday? Mr. 2mins.
Yes.
Huh. Wednesday.
Yep.
I don't
All right.
have an answer.
DJ.
Okay, you ready for this?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
You know, if he gets this right, he got the fucking steak thing.
What did you say, DJ? Sorry.
I said Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, and Boxing Day.
Oh, you bastard. Never thought of that.
That's a cool answer. Jack.
I just put no.
Mozzie.
I put long weekend.
Right. Okay, right. DJ, it's not the correct answer, but you can have 2 points for it. For thinking that. Right?
What is it then?
The correct answer is yesterday, today, and tomorrow.
Yeah.
Penises.
DJ can have 2 points for thinking
Outside of the box.
outside the box, exactly.
Oh, so I might
You
appear a
should
little
you
bit.
should also have steak tomorrow.
All right.
All right.
Question 19.
Oh, I've got this one.
What bird can lift the most weight? Mr. 2mins.
I put pelican.
DJ.
Eagle.
Mozzie.
Ostrich.
Jack.
I put Janice, who works at Aldi, because she is actually a bodybuilder and she's come third in the East Midlands so far in the actual weightlifting championship.
Fuck's sake. I can't believe I left you till last because I thought you had the right answer. It's a crane. All right.
What?
Well,
you mean like those-
Janice can lift, trust me, and she's a bird.
Hold on. You mean those big tall things they build buildings with? It's not a bird, is it? It's a mechanical thing.
What bird can lift the most weight? A crane.
Yeah, Big Bird. I wish I'd thought of that one.
I would call Janice a crane. She would knock you the fuck out. No, honestly, 2 drinks down.
They've got. Is it cranes that's supposed to bring babies?
Yeah, storks.
Yeah,
that's a stork.
storks, pelicans.
That's a stork.
Stork.
Stork. Yeah,
No, stork's fucking margarine.
Oh yeah.
What is the bird? Oh, God, Ben.
On your bread.
Question 20.
Oh God, there's 20.
If 2's company and 3's a crowd, what do 4 and 5 make? Mr. 2mins.
Oh, I did the same. I'm going to put it down now. I put the same.
I was tempted.
I've done it as well.
Right, DJ.
9.
Jack.
I just put a party. I don't know. I was going to put what they put, but I didn't.
Fucking Carlos. He's just trying to ring me back.
Mozzie.
I put an orgy. I put orgy as well. He probably won't.
The correct answer is 9.
Oh, yeah, get in there. Yes.
9?
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
Why?
If 2's company and 3's a crowd, what do 4 and 5 make?
Oh, you bastard.
9. Oh, for fuck's sake.
You can't trust that Willie.
Can you write your answers? Can you turn up your answers, please? I don't really want to know who's won. I don't really care anymore. I'm past caring.
I don't think you can trust any Willie. Mr.
I just want to get drunk now. I don't care anymore.
Well, what do you mean you want to get drunk now? What? How's that different to any other day?
I just want to get drunk. I'm past caring.
Winner gets fuck all, basically. Great Scott. Fuck all.
Right.
Hey, it's Knucklehead. Okay, 2 minutes wins.
Right.
2 minutes. 2 minutes.
Score.
Here we go. The star of the show.
It's got a one-eyed dog.
Yep.
All I can see is an arse. Oh.
Yay! It's
You might want to wipe that. I've got a dog that's a little. Hang on, Ash. Wait.
Yeah, we win. We're not going anywhere, mate.
I will say that Knucklehead is also one of the co-hosts of 2 Minutes of Streams.
Oh my God!
They could be brothers.
There, look.
They could be brothers, look.
Exactly, yeah.
They are quite similar looking, aren't they?
They are exactly similar looking. They definitely are. And would you believe, right? The story to this is they both rescue dogs as well.
They are, yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
If you know the story, they're both rescued.
Yeah, this one fell on his feet. He's the king of the castle, aren't you, mate?
Mine's the spoiled brat of everyone.
Yep. Right, okay then. Mr. 2mins. Can I have...
the dog's nice as well.
How many did you get right?
5.5.
5.5. DJ.
I got...
Rob, thank you for the gift.
4.5.
4.5. Right. Thanks, Rob, for the gift subs, mate.
Thank you,
Heather J, One Wild, Paul loves retro, Mick Shake, and would you believe
Mickey Scarlet?
Mickey Scarlet.
Oh, you got a gift sub. Yeah, from Rob.
Yeah, Mickey Scarlet got a gift sub, and Camp.
Cam Photography. Oh, I think I know who that is. That's my mate Carl.
Right, and Purple Slurpee.
Oh, that's a great.
Okay, then, right. Okay, Jack, how many did you get right?
10.5.
Oh, you fucking won it.
Nice.
You've won it.
Ozzy?
Oh, 9. I come second.
The winner of this week's quiz
First time ever, if it is me.
is Knucklehead for being such a star of the show. No, it's Jack. Okay, Jack.
Actually, how long have I been doing this now?
A long time.
It's my first win.
8 months, 9 months.
Yeah. Jack wins the quiz with 10.5.
Yay!
That concludes the quiz for this evening. Thanks, gents. You've done me head in. I'm going to get drunk now.
Yeah, thanks. Thank you, Willie, for the quiz.
I need the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Okay, we're going to have a quick look at a couple of clips while you nip off, Jack. And yeah, thanks to the quiz, Willie.
Thanks for the whiz.
Thank you for the piss.
So Jack's going for the whiz. I did the quiz. All right.
That's it. Right, let's have a look at these short clips, shall we?
Sleeping. Look at you. You're so fat.
They're so tired. It's not their wake up time yet.
Can you say hi here?
Oh, look at the colors coming out now that he's stretching. See the blue. What do you call that?
Oh, well, that one just peed. That one said, yeah, no, I'm not putting up with you.
Hey, don't drop them out of the thing.
I'm not. I'm trying to get you a good picture.
No, they're not poison. They're just regular tree frogs.
Okay, come on. Come on, come on. Wake up. Okay, there. Now you can see the blue. Well, maybe.
Like you, I don't know. Are those the kind you find in the rainforest?
Yes, in South American rainforest.
They're not poison. On the downside of one of the leaves. Oh,
Okay, can you tell Shart and Inuvik hello? Did you tell Inuvik thank you for your crickets?
Hi, Royal. Merry Christmas.
Come on. Tell Inuvik. Come on. Where are you going? Are you shy? It's Christmas time. Say Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas! Okay, I'll stop bugging you. I just wanted to show him how pretty you were. Yeah. Okay, guys. You want a little squirt? There you go. How about a little bit of water? Oh, there's that bad. I can quack. Quack, quack, quack.
Yeah.
I just need to ask. Can I just say one question to Mr. 2mins and Mrs. 2mins?
Yeah, go for it, Will.
Postcard.
You want to know when you're getting it?
I just. Well, you might need something first before I get it.
Yeah, an address.
Yeah, do you want me to read it out now for you? I can give it to you now if you want.
All you have to do is
You got a
DM
pen? You got a pen, 2mins? I'll read it out to you now, mate.
I will sort it out with you later on. Okay. Right.
So getting back to those clips, the last clip on there, you were making duck sounds. Now, does a name, does Meaty OG420 ring any bells with you?
Meaty 420. Yeah, he's a good old friend from Streetsy. So yeah,
he actually came into my stream making me make duck noises.
Yeah, he's like Coffee for Joe. So Coffee for Joe's got the feet collection, and Meaty's got the quack collection. So it's
hasn't Demon Days got the cheese collection?
So it's funny, you know. It's just something to keep us, you know. It's like the inside joke that so many of us have, and yeah. But yeah, Maka Waka was doing that quack quack pretty good for a while.
He's still doing it for 200 bits, I think. Yeah.
Oh, is he?
Dancing.
Oh no, I think he's dancing now for.
Yeah, he's dancing for 300 and doing quacks for 200, I think.
Oh.
What are you drinking, Mozzie?
Brewdog. Brewdog
nice.
lager.
Yeah.
Right.
So-
have we got any more questions from the chat, Mr. 2mins? Oh, go on, Mozzie. Sorry, go on.
So, 2mins.
Mm-hmm.
Are you a little concerned that you might be eclipsed by Knucklehead on the stream?
Either that or Mr. 2mins, yeah.
Because they are starting to become quite famous now, aren't they?
Yeah, she has her own YouTube channel, even though she hasn't posted yet.
Huh?
So you never know.
I don't have a YouTube channel.
Yeah, didn't you just tell me you did Mrs. 2mins YouTube?
Oh no, I just signed up as Mrs. 2mins so I could watch World.
So I don't know. Yeah, it's like I said, it's so interesting because it's like you guys, you know, you go out to the canal or you do the bird feeder, and then the truck sim guys, and so I don't know. She's becoming a star in her own, and because she mods and is in so many other people's chats. I get notes that people want to see her, just like people want to see DJ's Rachel. And
I'd rather see Rachel than DJ any day of the week. If I'm honest.
I think we should get Rachel on every Friday instead of DJ. I think
she'd be a better host.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think she'd be a better host.
100%. She'd talk a lot more. You know what I mean?
And she'd probably know some answers.
She would do, yeah. So I think Rachel definitely should be the next host on the stream.
I think if we sack off DJ and have Rachel instead.
Yeah, I totally agree with you, mate. Rachel,
do we not have to go through a disciplinary first, though, with DJ? Can't we?
No, we just.
I think we'll suspend him.
Yeah.
Now.
Yeah.
More indefinitely, and then just get somebody else in, and then we ain't got to bother with it.
Yeah.
We'll be in touch, Rachel.
Yeah, we'll be in touch, Rachel.
We'll be in touch, okay? Forget DJ, he's gone.
Yeah.
You might as well just keep the camera like that now, right?
Yeah.
Well, after that steak answer, it's kind of that's a tackle offence.
In all seriousness, I reckon we'd pull more viewers in.
I think we would know, yeah. We'll have to have a word with Rachel about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, get Mrs. 2mins and Rachel do all the wives show. That's what I keep telling.
Exactly. Yep, exactly. 100%.
They can do that one on if the women are going to do their own. Gee, no, Christ, we wouldn't get a word in edgeways. It'd be like streaming with Free Willy, wouldn't it?
Exactly.
You could do that quiz with them as well, Willie. See how you see if you come out of that one alive.
No.
see how well you come out of that one.
I just got to open a chair. Tell you.
Loads of people said hi to me.
All right, okay then. Right, anybody else got any questions for Mr. 2 Minutes? Or Mrs. 2 Minutes, or even Rocky?
Rocky?
Or Knucklehead?
Knucklehead.
Or Milo?
Right there.
What was yours called, Jack?
He's called Digit, but he said fuck you and fuck your stream and went over there. So
Digit's gone to lie down anyway.
Yeah, he's way above us. So.
I forgot about
I mean, like when Carlo left this show and he said fuck you, and just walked off.
Yeah.
So what's the story with the surfboard then? Is it because you're in California? Is it a law that you've got to have a surfboard in California?
Well, I used to have my surfboards that I used to surf when I was in high school, but that one actually is, I entered a contest, and that's from the Matthew McConaughey Surfer Dude movie, and I entered a contest, and I actually won a surfboard from Matthew McConaughey. And the first one that came in, UPS damaged. And so there was a big hole in the cardboard box, and someone had put their foot or something through the surfboard. And so when I got it, I was really disappointed. And I called UPS, and they said, well, you're going to have to make a claim on it. And then when I called the people that had the contest, they basically told me, well, we're the people that get to make a claim on it. We don't have another surfboard. So UPS will come by and pick up the one that has a hole in it, and oh, well, too bad. And so I wrote a letter to Matthew McConaughey and told him what happened. And he sent me his board, and then he signed it again for me. And so I've had it ever since.
Very nice. Very nice. Right.
And
we've got questions now. I think these were latecomers, Willie.
Yeah,
so
I've got the questions flying in now.
Yeah.
Right. I've got a question from Dimwits. How old were you and what inspired you to get into guitars? These are obviously latecomers, so you may be repeating the same questions, unfortunately.
So originally, like I said, I wanted a guitar all my life, and it was something that I asked my mom and dad constantly for. It was a birthday question. It was asked sit on Santa's lap. It was ask all of my aunts and uncles, and my folks never would buy me a guitar. My dad was absolutely against it. He said, no rock and roll. You're going to school. You're going to do what you need to do. You're not thinking about rock and roll. Well, that just made me go to more concerts and sneak out and do more things that were in thing. And then, like I said, it was friends that just basically came over and that were friends that were in the band. So I couldn't have a guitar at home, but the guys would let me have a guitar for a day to fix or a guitar to do something with. And so it just kind of encouraged it more. It was more of a love for me. And then it was something while my folks were alive, I never had. But when my folks died, they left me a couple dollars to begin with. And literally the first thing I bought was a guitar. So my mom and dad are probably up in heaven thinking he's an asshole. But, oh well, sorry, mom and dad. So I don't know if that kind of answers the question. Hey, Albert.
A question from Knight.
Okay.
What got you into Twitch in the first place?
What got me into Twitch in the first place was Zoic. Zoic that streams in Denmark. He's the first Danish IRL streamer.
Right.
Me and Zoic had been friends probably for about, well, now it's probably about 13 years. So we were friends before Twitch. And he had come out a couple times and had done YouTube before he had done Twitch and was starting to get into the IRL. He was carrying a small camera with him and he was making videos of everything we were doing. And that was the first time he came from Denmark. And then the next year, he wanted to come for Burning Man. And so he ended up putting a dono goal up on and getting his community to sponsor him to come here to America. So they paid for him to come to the United States and then go to Burning Man. And so that we were streaming every day together. And then that got me into watching Twitch because I was watching Zoic as he was heading towards Burning Man. We were watching what he was doing that week because he stayed here for about a month. And I think we streamed from my house and getting stuff together probably for about 12 days to begin with. So I was driving him all around in the car. And so I was kind of getting a taste of it. And he would leave the camera with me and say, okay, here 2 minutes, entertain him. And I would sit there and go, I don't know what to do. Hi. And it was really weird. And then it was the ooze that you guys kind of know, Ooze Brood, that draws. As I started following more people and watching more people, Ooze was one of them that kind of I went towards because he was he drew, he was an artist. And that kind of was the same type of thing that I was doing. And so when I saw him doing these broodlings, it was like, oh my gosh, can I get him to draw on a guitar for me?
Yeah.
And I was already building guitars, but I hadn't thought about doing it on Twitch. And so then when I asked Ooze, and it's just here, I can grab it, and I was showing you the nipple on the guitar, but I sent this, and I originally did it as a priority mail sticker because Ooze draws on these little stickers that he gets from the post office. One, because it's free, and then there's stickers. So he was sending these little stickers all over the world, and they were about this size. So when I told him to do this for me and he agreed, he said, okay, 2mins, since I agreed to do this, you have to stream putting the guitar together and building it. And so he basically made me the streamer that I was. And so my first streams that I did was building up this guitar so that it could be played by my buddy that DJ showed you in that clip.
So there's two people there that you can thank for sort of, getting where you are now is obviously, Ooze and, sorry, I forgot his name then.
He goes by Zoic. It's S-O-W-E-K, yeah. And they were the first. And then, when I started watching just like you guys because I'm stuck here at home disabled. I can't get out as much as I want to. So Jay Streezy was then living here in California, and he was streaming places that I like to see here in California. And so that became a natural fit, too, just like it is watching you truck drive, Jack, and the snow and Red Mozzie. These are places that I may never, ever see ever in my life. And it's so interesting to watch you drive in those weird roads and the paint and learning about how, you guys live every day. And so I actually get to feel like I'm there. And so for Jay Streezy, then it was like, okay, he was basically a neighbor and I got to know him on a stream. And so then he gave me the chance to meet him on stream and we became friends. And so again, then I got to watch another streamer in the way that he was working every day and the things that he was doing. And it just kind of led more and more to me looking at this camera and just making it feel kind of somewhat natural. And I think for all of you guys, for the time that you're in it now, I don't even think you think about the camera like you probably did the very first couple times.
True. No. That's true. I've got a couple of comments and questions that have been direct whispered to me, actually. So, Cam Photography has said, "You are amazing." He's a personal friend of mine that's actually doesn't really hang out on Twitch very often, but he's come in today to see the show for the first time, and you've impressed him. He said you're amazing.
I appreciate it.
So take that compliment. And Bear Manuk said, "Do you sell your guitars worldwide, and what's the price range?"
You know, it's something that I right now I have a guy that, because of me being disabled, I have a friend that owns a shop, and so locally he takes most of the guitars and he hangs them on his wall, and he sells a lot in the store. He does have a Reverb page, and so we do sell a lot of the stuff on Reverb, and he does sell stuff all around the world. The unfortunate thing is that because it goes to somewhere that I don't get to see, it takes half of the enjoyment out of me building a guitar, because I don't get to actually see the person that buys it, and I don't ever really get feedback from it.
Can you read that one out, Jack?
But as I'm right now, I have a lot more than 4 guitars, and Mrs. 2mins knows that we need to make room. While I don't usually ask for anything on my streams, I may end up putting a couple up on the website, and then it would just be, you know, a small donation and maybe shipping wherever you guys would be, and then, you know, pack it up and get your guitar.
That's the thing. It's the shipping, isn't it, from America?
That's right.
I was looking. I've been after, and you'll know this guitar. I've been after a Nuno Betancourt series N2. I'd love an M4, but there's fucking no way. That's well out of my price range. But an N2 Washburn. I tried one at a show in the 90s when they had the Washburn were at a guitar show, and I got to actually, and it was like, it's probably one of the best playing guitars I have ever played. The weight, the feel, the sound, and the only ones I can find in the US, and the fucking the delivery price, the shipping is horrendous. I mean, best part of £200. Best part of £200 to get one shipped over. Because of the weight and size of a guitar, you know, it's not like a smaller package. But so anyway,
Can I just take a moment to thank JP for a gift sub to Mike Oxlong?
Who was that?
JP.
His name is Mike Oxlong.
Mike Oxlong. Well, welcome, Mike Oxlong.
Yeah, thank you, JP.
we don't discriminate anybody here, so if
nobody,
exactly nobody.
I had a follower on my annual stream, my year one. What was it? Rub Me Till I Come. And I saw it, I read it, I saw what it was, and I just laughed and went, "Welcome to the stream, and good troll name."
Obviously, I've got another question. You know, I had to disappear. I don't know if it's been asked yet. But
yeah, it has. Yeah.
Which one?
That one.
Go on. Go on.
From Windy 68 to Mr. 2 Minutes.
Okay.
Okay. The question is, how will the Flyers do this season?
I knew it was going to be.
Well, first off, Brindy, the Sharks did win last night, but that Martin Jones net really, really sucked.
The Flyers, I don't know. You guys will probably make it to the playoffs, but I don't see you winning the cup this year. I'm sorry. Is that what you wanted to hear, Brindy? No, actually, the greatest team in the world, and they're going to win the cup.
Can I just? I'm a massive fan of sports, but what do the Flyers play? Do they play basketball, baseball, ice hockey?
She's an ice hockey fan, and the Flyers,
ice hockey, right?
Philadelphia Flyers. A lot of for whatever reason, there are a lot of Philadelphia fans, and so like if you watch some Hollywood television shows, the Flyers get a lot of jerseys worn on television. The Sharks only get jerseys worn on the cop shows when they're arresting the guy, and the guy has the Sharks jersey on. I don't know why, but
so the Sharks have a bad rep, basically.
I don't know. We haven't won the cup. We've been in the league for forever and ever now. It's just I don't know. It's getting stupid.
I didn't want to be left out this year, Willie, so I've been sort of talking to Edgy, Brindy, 2 Minutes, and I'd looked through the list of ice hockey teams, and I've picked myself a team this year. I'd just like to say...
I've got a comment on this.
I'd just like to say that the DJ Technique channel is proudly sponsoring this year the Edmonton Oilers. Apparently, that's
Wouldn't
not
that
a
be
good...
Canadian? Wouldn't that be a Canadian team?
Yeah. Apparently, they're all in the same.
It sounds like a
league.
group of male strippers that dress as fucking mechanics.
The Edmonton Oilers.
It's like diesel fitters stripping. What?
But apparently Edgy said that we did well in our game the other night. We only lost by 2 goals. So
Group of male strippers.
Only by 2, yeah. That's not bad.
By the way, can I just thank Union Jack for owning that one with my cock song? I think that was funny.
definitely.
Thank you for owning that one.
Oh, God. Question from Ozzy. Can I just mute DJ's sound?
You could, but he's streaming this, not me. This is coming from his computer. That's why you got that buffering earlier.
DJ's got ultimate power.
Yeah, he's actually in charge. He could just turn us off right now if he wanted to.
He could just.
Actually, technically, it's your server.
Yeah, exactly.
On the Discord, so you could.
Oh, actually, no. I suppose I could just kill the Discord server. I guess just delete it right now.
No, you could mute DJ.
Oh yeah, I could, couldn't I?
Yeah.
Take away his powers to be able to speak or anything.
So, I'll ask the
No, we're
usual
not doing that.
question because we ask the question every time. Mr. 2mins, where do you see your stream in the next year?
On Chatterboat.
I'm on there. You can join us if you want. Where do you shut up?
I think the best thing this next year would be is if I can actually get myself to a schedule and try to figure out the guitar between the IRLs so that I'm doing, at least a guitar stream during the week and then the IRL maybe on the weekend instead of the mishmash. Because, like I said, I have half and half people that want to come and see the guitar work and want to see that type of thing, and they never know which is which. And I think I kind of need to balance that a little bit better.
Yeah.
And I can't wait for COVID, and soon the vaccinations will be done, and then we can. I want to go to the beach. I want to go to Santa Cruz. I want to show you guys up to Davenport. I want to take you to some of the places where I used to surf. Take you to Monterey and show you guys where I used to scuba dive and things like that. And there's just so much that's around here, from 30 miles one way to 30 miles the other. It's totally different, and it's just. I enjoy that part, but in the same instance, I've got to get back to the flea market. I need to get some of these guitars done, and so it's like I said, it's right now pulling me at 2 different ways, and but I enjoy it both. And as long as I got a couple people watching, I'm having fun.
I know about you. I'd rather go to a flea market than a big shopping mall any day of the week. I'd rather go to like a boot fair here than any shopping mall.
Yeah, that's right. DJ done one flea market. Which I remember in Brighton, and I don't think he's done another one. But like I say, I know at the end of the day, restrictions are high and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And I know, as all he is as a streamer, you know what I mean. There's loads you want to do, and loads you want and then this is hit on the head. You know what I mean? I know it's held you all back.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
It fucked all my plans for the last year completely. For IRL streaming, just.
But at the end of the day, them loyal followers and supporters will be there, whatever you do. You know what I mean? I'm not there. I've said this before, and I'll say it again. I'm not there for what you do. I'm there for yous. So regardless of what you do, you know what I mean? If I'm there for the streamer, and I think a lot of these people in the chat are there for the streamer, not for what you do. So you know what I mean? If you're doing. See, if you're doing guitar streams, if you're doing IRL streams, if you're delivering parcels, if you're cooking, you know what I mean? If you're driving a truck, if you're just walking along the canals, you know what I mean? The people will be there for yous. So, as we said all along, the viewer count means nothing. If they want to be there, they'll be there. And they'll pass that support on.
He won't talk to you, Fallen. He can't stand you, mate.
It's word of mouth, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
and then
he won't talk to you, Fallen. He fucking hates you, mate. Sorry, I'll shitster.
Fallen. You know what I mean, mate? At the end, I'm going to shut up. I'm going to go and get another beer anyway.
So Nightmare has said he's going to start streaming in a mankini just for you, Willie. Well, I'll tell you what. I dare you, Nightmare, because you're already become a sex symbol in India anyway on Facebook Gaming.
In me dreams, mate. You can only do that in me dreams if you want to go that and you know what I mean, send me the pictures and everything. That's fine.
I don't know if you saw it, Nightmare, but you'd be proud of me today. I had a guy from India come into my YouTube stream because obviously I was multi-streaming and was trying to get me fucking WhatsApp number.
Whoa!
I'm not Nightmare. You mean you want Nightmare? SE? Yeah.
I've sent you a message, Mozzie, real quick.
Right.
Oh God, have I done something wrong?
No.
You know,
yes, obviously, of course.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, it's okay.
You go wrong.
No, you
Sure, show. Tell us to shut up.
Sure, you tell us to shut up. Exactly. Go for it, mate.
Well, you know, we were talking of something like with Mozzie and, you know, you changing your channel a little bit and everything. You know, it's one of those things that, you know, Twitch is so number oriented, and we've talked about that in so much that it's so driven that it's so hard not to think about a number, even though, you know, that's honestly what all of us honestly do, because, you know, we all stream for the love and we're all streaming for what we enjoy right now. And like you said, Willie, it's, you know, if it's 1, if it's 10, if it's 20, but even though we're giving our support and our love, because we have built a nice community, and you're right, I love watching Jack, I love watching you, DJ and Red, and you try to get in there, and you know, it's one of those things that if I was an oil prince, you know, I would love to be tipping and paying for the content that you guys provide.
But we don't need that from you. We just want your friendship.
I truly understand that. But you know, and I know that this game or this hobby that we do, it's something that you're constantly trying to make better. You're upgrading your system. If it's not SIM cards, if it's not another phone, if it's not another monitor like I put here on my desk so that I can see in 2 different places. And so, you know, it's this balance thing that we do. We all do. And, you know, you also watch, you know, you watch these other guys that we really enjoy, and they push really hard, and you know, they achieve what they want to, but then something changes, because then you're right, it becomes a number-driven game then at that point when you get that to a certain level.
That's why I fucked off affiliate. It's taken all of the stress off me. It's so the biggest thing is it's lifted it off me now, and I just stream when I want.
Like you say, I don't want to go into detail, and we spoke about this when we went into a break. At the end of the day, I have enough stress in my life without streaming. I don't want to have the stress of streaming as well and thinking of the numbers. Am I doing this right? Am I doing that right? You know what I mean? Should I be doing this better? Should I be changing this? Should I be changing that? Like you say, it's just more stress, in my opinion. Hence why the only time you'll see me on stream is on this show. And if it wasn't for Mozzie, I wouldn't be on the show. I put an idea across, and he said, yes, if you're willing to come and do it, you know what I mean, we'll have it. And that's the way I like it at the end of the day. And I must get asked, no word of a lie, 10, 15 times a day. When are you going to stream? When are you going to stream? It's even now, it's not going to happen. I do this, I enjoy it, I have fun, I have a laugh. I make a fool of myself, which I don't really care. You know what I mean?
We're here to have a laugh. We're here to have a laugh. It's entertainment.
It's my time to unwind, and that's the way I'll do it. I don't want the stress of having my own channel and streaming on my own channel and doing something or nothing, whatever, you know what I mean? To be honest, when I'm on here, I never shut up. If I've got my own stream, I'll sit there for maybe... I did it for the Untitled Network before, just to get affiliate. I would sit there for an hour and a half. And then after about an hour and a half, I'd nothing to say. You know what I mean? It would go silent. And that's not something that you can't do.
what I say about this channel, and this is why, as a streamer, it's a lot harder because you're doing it yourself. But this channel it's bigger than its components. It's bigger than any of us.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it needs all of us together, basically, for it to work. And a good guest, of which you have been again, Mr. 2mins, and I thank you, sir.
You know, and you guys have done a really, really fine job with this. You know, I've watched it from, the very, very first.
Very beginning.
You guys thought of this thing and said, hey, this is a possibility. And you had television sets, and DJ was farting around with moving them everywhere and pushing them this way. And it worked. And I look forward to this. Mrs. 2 Minutes looks forward to your show every week. You know, Willie, you make it, and it's very enjoyable. But every one of you guys contribute your part, and like I said, it's wonderful. I enjoy this. This isn't. I don't come and watch you because I want, just open a window. It's because I want to every week, and you made me find a lot of streamers and people that I never knew about that have now kind of dropped into the fold. Yeah, shut up, Willie.
No, we're not laughing at you. We're laughing.
No, we don't know.
Farrago said he only watches it for
really,
Willie, so I timed it
I'm
out.
not laughing at you. I'm laughing at what Mozzie's done to the chat with Farrago. You know what I mean? So I'm not laughing at you, sir. That is not.
It's over there, so I'm saying it.
It's him there.
Farrago, I've got something for you. Hold on.
But I applaud you guys because you have done a fine job with this, and I know it takes a lot of it because it's 4 of you every week. They got to get together and need to make it go.
That's what I say. This stream wouldn't work without everybody, but also this stream wouldn't work without having a really good guest on at the end of the day, because
mine's
at the end of the day,
down or going down. I've only got 1600 kilobits.
All right. Wait, I'm going to go on anyway. At the end of the day, you know what I mean? This stream is about the guest. That's what it is. We get the guest on, and the guest makes the stream. Yes, we do bounce off each other, and we have a really good laugh, and we pull each other to bits. But that's all. That's how the stream progresses, and how we come back every Friday. You know what I mean? Muzzy pulls me down, I go straight over the head. You know what I mean?
What? What do you mean?
What? Jack, you know what I mean? Jack as is goes, DJ as is goes, and it goes straight over the head. And I think that's how it works, because we just bounce off each other.
Yeah, well, it's only a laugh, isn't it?
Yeah, of course it is. You know what I mean? It's as soon as the stream finishes, it's all I've forgotten about. You know what I mean? You want to say how much we slag each other off stream, never mind on stream. But
I just nonchalantly done that whilst taking a swig of beer.
Right, we need to wrap this up because I'm working tomorrow and I need to go and get my beauty sleep.
Plus, Rachel's watching fucking porn again and messing up your internet.
Yeah, that's it.
Right, so
hang on.
Go on.
Anyway, Mr. Unijack would like to have say something to the channel. So
yes.
Can we leave him to have his chat, please?
Okay, for those that follow my channel, for those that have been loyal to me for the past, going on 2 years? I don't know. You might know that recently I had to change jobs suddenly. The IRL streams have stopped for now. I was hoping to do some more gaming streams or just general chatting and stuff from home. The new job is a little bit taxing at the moment, so I'm literally leaving at 3 in the morning, not getting home till sort of 3, 4 in the afternoon. So I'm literally working and sleeping right now. So for those that wonder where I've gone, I apologize for not being there. It won't be forever. I will try and get back in some capacity. At the minute, for the next week or so, I think I'm going to be mainly streaming at the weekends only. So I do apologize if I can't be about as much as I was. I'm very saddened at the fact that the IRL streams have had to stop. It's really quite depressing and crippling, to be honest. But I miss you all. I won't be gone for long. I will be back in some capacity, in some way. So again, sorry for not being around. I'm trying my best to sort of balance real life, balance the stream, and I really need to sort of concentrate on nailing this new job down before before I could do any more. So again, those that have messaged me, those that have stayed in touch, thank you so much, and I will be back soon. So thanks for that, guys.
Okay.
And back to you guys. Thank you.
Well, Jack, we're all here for you, bro. You know that, and we're waiting patiently, and everyone will still be there when you have a time to hit that start streaming button again.
And we'll even support you when you're not there, mate. So don't worry about that neither.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm sure I'll get one in tomorrow. I'm just saying it's going to be more weekends at the minute until I get sorted. You know,
it's basically everybody. You know what I mean? Real life stuff comes first. And I think that goes with everybody, with all of us, you know what I mean? And we know that real life comes first, family comes first, you know what I mean? And you'll stream when you can stream. If you can't stream, then people have to understand this.
But it shows circumstances mean everything. You know, we're all normal people. Well, I'm using that word loosely, normal people.
Yeah,
but
there's DJ.
You know, that work and everything else.
Yeah, I know why he was aiming that, like, you know what I mean? These normal people.
Jack has had to reduce his streaming because of circumstances. 2 minutes has had to reduce his streaming a bit from personal. I've reduced my, today was the first stream I've done since New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
But DJ's has gone up at the moment because his circumstances, because he's now currently doing a job that he can stream. So, you know, that's just how it works, isn't it? It's literally how the cookie crumbles.
Up, down.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's how the community works. We bounce off all years, you know what I mean? If one of you is streaming, we're there. If 2 years are streaming, we're there. You know what I mean? It's just the way it is. And like you say, life comes first and always will be.
Yeah.
No matter what this is, you know what I mean?
We're not going anywhere. It's just that we're not always sort of on that front line. So
can I just say though, Jack, it was a good move to hire DJ as an apprentice to
I think so,
for a bit while you're.
It was,
I think it was a spot on move. You know what I mean? I hope you're getting your commission and everything off.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm still waiting for that.
Yeah, no, we've agreed a decent package.
Yeah.
Because DJ's a slag. That's coming forward with his mates.
Jack, don't worry about that. I'm still waiting for the brown envelope, mate, and I've been waiting for like 11 months. So don't hold your breath.
It'll never come.
Yeah, don't hold your breath on that one. Right. Okay. Right. I'm going to jump in now, DJ. Sod you, right? Just because you're running the stream. Right. We come to the end of the show, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. DJ Technique has to do his Father Christmas thing, even though December was last month. You know what I mean? So he's got to get out there. So, Mr. 2 Minutes, thank you very much for coming on. Much appreciated. It's been an absolutely fantastic show. We always ask the guest, before we finish, if he has anybody that he would like us to raid. So, have you got anybody online at the moment?
Willie, can I interrupt quickly? While 2 Minutes is thinking about that, can we just do a public service announcement?
Yeah, of course you can.
Brilliant. Hold on for this, guys. We'll be back in 3 seconds.
Right. Okay.
Hi. Didn't know you were right there. But since you are, my name's 2mins4roughing, and this is my public service announcement. Do you know what one of these is? This is a mask. Here in California, you need to wear one. It doesn't mean here on your chin, because I don't want to see it on your chin. This doesn't really work very much for me either. This is the best way. Okay? It doesn't go here. It doesn't go here. It doesn't go here when you're drinking all day. Anyways, chat, if you're watching, people in California, if you're listening, please wear this mask. Let's get the hell out of here. Let's do the right thing and stop this COVID. Thanks for listening.
Thank you very much for the international public
Well
service
played.
announcement.
Well played.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, fucking well done. Someone had to do that.
I'm so sick of seeing fucking chin masks.
Yeah.
What is wrong with people? They just walk out with their noses out because they don't breathe out of that.
There you go, DJ. That's for you, mate. And that must be the host.
Jody Hugmaster. Is that all in one word?
All one word.
All one word, mate.
You got that one?
That's you.
have you got it, Mozzie, or do you want me to do it?
Yes, please.
You do it. It's your
You
stream.
yeah, your stream.
It's your
just a
stream.
guest.
You sort out for God's sake, are we, man?
You don't want me to do the mic drop tonight, do you?
Master. She is in Oregon. She's based in Portland, Oregon. She's an IRL streamer. She does cooking streams and does just crazy things in her kitchen every once in a while. She mods for me.
I've got
I'm
it.
following her because of you, I think.
Go in and tell Jody hello, everyone.
I am, yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm following her as well.
Okay.
Right.
Ladies and gentlemen, let her know where you come from, who sent you, you know what I mean? And thank you very much for all turning up. We know it's been a 3 or 4 week break, but we will be back next week with another guest. Well, you might.
Maybe.
You might be. I don't know. I'm not sure at the moment. Like.
Thank you, Mr. 2 Minutes.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much.
Been looking forward to this.
Can you hang around for a few minutes after the stream, Mr. 2 Minutes, so we can have a quick chat?
Sure.
Okay, I'm going to hit the button.
Do it.
Can I just say thank you, everybody, for joining us tonight? It's been absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
Oh, you got it right?
Subs, donations, bits, they've been absolutely phenomenal, as always. And we thank you all very much.
And we're off. Thank you, Mr. 2 Minutes. Thank you, everyone. We'll see you all next week.
Bye, everyone. Thank you for watching. I appreciate putting up with me.
And we've gone.
We're gone.
Brilliant. Thank you for that, Mr. 2 Mins.
Absolutely phenomenal. Really good. Thoroughly enjoyed it.